soaring high. With love, hope, and fellowship, we reach towards the sky. Home of our hearts, thou beacon of great light. With strength and nobility, for Halcyon we fight. Here now our pledge, by you will ever stand. Hail, Howlet High, the greatest in the land.
Oh, well.
There we go.
Okay, now.
Ta-da!
Hello, this is Jib, and welcome to Just Us #Heroes. I'm your host, Jib, and we have players.
Hello. My name is Kimmy. I am playing Tess, also known as Derby Girl, and I play the delinquent book.
And I am Kadave, and I am playing
Rubber hat man.
so sticky.
That's...
Rubber
That's
skull
not
man.
creepy at all.
No.
Swimcap man.
Old
Yeah.
man.
Mr. Clean, the Legacy Playbook.
I just think if you were really
and named
committed,
James.
if you were really committed, you would have just shaved your head for the show.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
I'm not.
So,
Plus, I'd probably get beaten by my wife.
Your wife would hate you.
She gets angry if I just shave the beard off at Halloween for the costume I'm in that year. Oh, yeah.
yeah. I'm Jason. I'm playing Zeke. He's doomed, literally. But his superhero name is Zero because he's into computers and stuff. He just also happens to be part computer now.
Well, if you're into computers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Computers are into him.
Right.
They are, definitely.
Oh, they matched.
I'm Gina. I play Zoe, also known as Boom Boom, the Bull Playbook. I am not doomed.
Awesome. Yay! And we had some stuff that went on last time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we did.
Lots.
Yeah.
It was eventful.
So we picked up our heroes down on a subfloor in this building that they didn't know much about.
I seem to recall it was marked detention.
Yeah, the hallway was marked
Right.
detention.
We made a joke about that.
We headed towards one of the closer doors because the hall was lined with doors with little here's your meal thingy.
Stick your hands out for the
Yeah.
handcuffs.
So opened the little closed door, and and in the meantime though, Derby Girl rushed off
Right.
because she had very important superhero business to attend to because she was we found out later.
Unsuccessfully.
Yes, that she was helping folks because she said she had to help someone. So we headed towards that first door. However, we noticed the rumbling in the building was getting worse. Rumbling not at all caused by one of our heroes.
Totally not.
Not at all. We
I'm
only
sure
do.
that was Derby Girl.
only do
If it
good
was our
things.
fault,
Yeah.
this was the worst architecturally designed building in history. If you can take out one stairwell and the whole thing just goes to hell, I have questions.
It might not have been up to.
It was
OSHA
clearly the
standards
low
for-
bid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So, Boom Boom opened the little hatch in the door, and what seemed like a dude with very big pointy teeth, fangs, kind of slammed himself against the door.
Mr. Rar.
Yeah, Mr. Roll.
Mr. Roar.
Mr. Rar, Mr. Rar.
He said that they had trapped him in there and they wanted his powers, but he could not be coerced to say much more, even though Zoe kind of tried to bluff threaten him.
Yeah, also he was pretty creep-tastic as
He
well.
was kind of creepy and pervy. We decided in our 15, 16-year-old brains
Right.
that he was. But you can't judge a person based on the fact that they're locked in a room in a hall,
Too
labeled
late.
detention.
Not
When
everybody
they say
that likes
creepy
fava
things.
beans
Yeah.
is a cannibal.
Exactly.
I
So
don't think that's
Mr.
accurate. 100% of people who like fava beans are cannibals.
What about garbanzos?
That can't be true because garbanzo beans and fava beans are the same thing, aren't they?
No.
Yeah.
Fava beans
Yeah.
are these big, they look more like lima beans.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, girl that worked in a bookstore that created a display with fava beans and Chianti when the book came out. When
Okay.
Hannibal came out.
I yield to your expertise.
I'm going to say also everyone who likes garbanzo beans is a cannibal.
Oh, you're in trouble then,
Yeah.
because I'm a fan.
I love them,
They're delicious.
and I know for a fact.
So Mr. Clean wandered down the hallway and found the control room across from an elevator, and he determined, I think with Zero, that they could release the locked up dudes, which later we decided, not right now, but later. We were a little scared about releasing them, so there was some conversation.
Ooh.
But Zero reminded us.
One unique beast in the chat room has added, fava beans are also called broad beans, and
Yeah.
garbanzo beans are also known as chickpeas.
Yeah, I knew that
Chickpeas,
part.
I
Knew that
but
part.
I remembered that. Cool. But Zero reminded us that they would be crushed, and that would kind of be uncool also. So,
Yeah. Even if they are prisoners
Yeah.
legitimately being detained,
Yeah.
it's not fair to let them get crushed under a building.
especially when it might
Probably
be your
violates,
fault.
some law or something.
Right.
Some civil rights thing.
Yeah. Or
It's
like
still American
everyone's
soil.
right to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, this isn't an off-site kind of detention facility.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in
It's still
Halcyon
Halcyon
City.
City.
City is
yeah.
in the most America of places
Right.
ever.
Right.
Yeah. So we headed down the hall then to open, there was a door on the other side that Zero got open for us. And as we walked down, though, we did hear others in the locked rooms. But nothing that made us think that we should open those doors or that Zero's mom, Zeke's mom, was in there.
Right.
One of the noises we heard was kind of a tinkling noise as we walked down. And we thought maybe there were about 8 people in the locked rooms.
I made a tinkling noise earlier.
I always associated, I associate her with the noise of, like, a chandelier
Like
in an
chimes
earthquake.
or, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chimes. Yeah, wind chimes.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, wind chimes, kind of chiming.
Foreshadowing. So we headed up a floor, which was basement level 3, and we saw holding cells, or they were more like pens, that had a bunch of people in them, but they seemed to be, I don't know, just like not super powered people, just people. They were asking us to let them out. Boom Boom made her way down towards the other control room there, but as we were walking down, Zero saw some other rooms and identified like a guy making some noise, looking like he was in distress.
Well, yeah, he was strapped to a table.
Yes.
And he's
Being
Well, so as
operated
you
on
went
by
down
the-
there,
Yeah.
he was strapped down. There was something drilling into like his breastbone, or
Oh, wow.
yeah. And so Zero jacked into the keyboard with kind of like wires and probes extending from his fingers, and the machine
Nice.
withdrew from the guy's chest. So back in the control room, Boom Boom looked for anything that might help find Zeke's mom. So what she did discover was that the computer said this was Zeus Corp, and it said something about meta-human research. And then also the cameras were pointing kind of to the penned up area. So we needed a password to get into the system, though, so we couldn't really get in. Zero, meanwhile, was checking the other labs, and unfortunately found a dead guy on one of the tables who looked to be about, Zeke figured, about his age.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Super rough day.
Very rough day, and it was going to get rougher. So we tried to ask the people in the pen what was going on, but we were definitely letting them know we were going to let them out. There was a guy named Manuel who said they were all pulled off the street by guys that sounded very much like the guys we saw pull Zeke's mom off the street with
Yep.
like paramilitary helmets and that sort of thing. And they didn't know why. They just said that there were people that were pulled out occasionally, taken to the rooms at the end of the hall, and they never came back. So we, Zero and Mr. Clean headed back down to 4 at this point to let the other folks out, because we just were becoming more and more convinced we needed to get out of the building fast. Boom Boom let the people in the pens out, telling them to head towards the stairwells. So then, meanwhile, on the basement level 4, as Mr. Clean released the prisoners, he got on the overhead to tell people to move towards the exits. And Zero was holding open the far door that was kind of broken, because the second that Mr. Clean released the doors, the other door like shut to contain, anybody who was in there. But Zero was holding the other door. So they saw like kind of a smoke-looking dude, the one with the fangs that came out and kind of gave them a creepy grin. It looked like, I believe the phrase was, looked like he was going to eat Zero, but then decided better of it after Zero convinced him he needed to.
And spoiler, it turned out to be the least of our worries.
Right?
We'll get there.
Horrible smoke demon monster.
Yeah,
Not
because
high on the list of threats.
then there was the
Madam Tinkles.
light moat sort of. It wasn't. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. She was happy, chimey, tinkly,
Right.
happy sounds.
Except she got stopped right in front of me and then
Exactly.
gave me the something's looking at me and it's
Yep.
hungry chills.
Yep.
And then did I do like an intimidation kind of a thing? I was like,
You-
keep moving.
You told her she needed to get out because everything was going to collapse,
Yeah,
and
right.
it was like she thought for a moment about.
Maybe you need to die. and then
Maybe I
you
need
don't.
to eat your face, but then she decided better of it
Maybe.
and tinkled her way out. Then Boom checked out 2 more floors quickly as she was going to exit. Oh, and then Mr. Clean and Zero had to exit out of the only other door, so they couldn't really go up the door where they would have met up with Boom Boom again.
Yeah, we had to go around.
So
the
they had
other
to
way.
go the same door that all the detention dudes went out of. So she checked basement level 2 and found basically an observation room with like kind of a barber looking chair in the middle of it. And there were cameras set up and that sort of thing. And so she grabbed a memory card from the digital camera.
It turns out they were doing haircuts. It was just
Right.
haircuts all the way down.
Didn't look at all like an
Like
interrogation
that haircut
chamber.
commercial, but I don't know who that's for.
Didn't look anything at all like that.
No.
And there was a room next to it that was an observation room, but it didn't have one of those glass sort of observations. It's like you could see through the wall. So it was pretty crazy. And then on basement level 1, there was just office space, but nothing of interest. And by the time she got out of there, the building was pretty much clear. So Zero and Mr. Clean made it upstairs, and there they saw Derby Girl helping people out outside the building, so they knew she was safe. And they saw the sparkly lady that we started calling her the sparkly lady, who was keeping
Sparkles.
quite a few paramilitary guys busy making a little sparkling noise. And they kind of headed around the other side of the building to see if they could find Boom Boom. And
Yeah,
then
we kind of did like a.
we did totally.
We're gonna catch up to her. We're gonna catch up to her.
So we're all on completely 180 degrees opposite side of the building of each other. So then Boom Boom comes around, and she ran into a paramilitary guy and tried to ask him, WTF with this place. So he let out that it was a secret Zeus Corp facility, and that they were stealing powers from metahumans. And he recognized her. I don't think he said it, but that she could tell that he recognized her.
He didn't say it, but he was visibly afraid of her.
Yeah. And he tried to say it was only a job that just kind of ticked her off, and she threw him into the building like all puny God style, because ignorance is not an excuse. But then she saw the sparkly lady who Mr. Clean and Zero had seen like kind of do something that made the paramilitary guys kind of freeze up or like go into a daze. And then Boom Boom sees the lady basically make them execute themselves.
And Boom Boom's the only one who saw that
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very
she
disturbing.
charged in like the crazy bull with Punch Everyone to try to get at the sparkly lady. But then just as Zero and Mr. Clean were rounding the corner, and they're like, yeah, no, you probably don't want to do that. So Mr. Clean tried to kind of distract her or taunt her by, because he had been successful before, so to draw her ire at the very least kind of towards you. And then just as Zeke grabbed our hands and somehow, and we've never seen him do this, but bamfed us all out of there
Oh.
and back into Flynn's, where
It's just a small matter of
Yeah, right?
space-time continuum distortion. It's
murder machine.
relatively basic.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, so
That's
Mr.
gonna-
Clean
we're
was
gonna
like
have more
murder
talks about
machine,
that.
and Boom Boom
Murder
is
clone
like
machines.
kind of totally besides herself and is initially struggling and like, what did you do? We need to go back there. We need to, those guys.
She killed a bunch of people.
She killed a bunch of people. We have to da-da-da. And then she just kind of breaks down and sobs and sobs and sobs. And Mr. Kalino's trying to, because she's just, hysterical 15-year-old that's trying to process what she just saw. And they're two, 15, 16-year-old guys trying to comfort and...
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there was kissing involved.
Yeah, so then, Mr. Clean ultimately comforts her, and in her vulnerable relief, there was an awkward kiss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I know.
Now, can you
So now I
remind me, was Zeke there to see the kiss?
Yes.
Yeah, so
that's
there's all sorts of awkward.
That's complicated.
There's awkwarding all over the place.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
And I made the inside out joke of like suddenly girl
Yeah. Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp,
Wait,
womp.
girl face. Girl
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Can you
Oh,
closer
it's
to my
getting-
face?
something's happening. What's happening?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is...
I didn't write down the biggest thing of all. Because probably
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
what?
Oh, the
So
big
then-
snap at the end.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of us is like, computer, where is Zeke's mom? And
you
the
said that.
computer says,
The computer's like, what are you talking about? She's upstairs.
yeah.
Oh no.
So we go upstairs, and Zeke's mom's making cookies.
There's like snickerdoodle smell coming out of that apartment, and she's just there like, hey, what's going on? I just got back from work.
I got a ride with
And we're like,
Donna or whatever
Judy.
it was.
Judy.
Oh yeah, daughter Judy.
That's madness.
So,
So, dear listeners, if you don't remember, I wasn't here last week.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Right. It's fun to
Yeah.
watch somebody live figure out what happened.
which is probably a good time for you to come skating back
Well,
to the arcade.
what I was actually... this is... I meant to mention earlier, this is Volume 1, Issue 6
Yes.
of
Oh,
Just
6 is
Us,
usually
#
important.
Heroes.
the end of the graphic novel.
That's right. See, it is... Issue 6 is typically the end of an arc.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens.
We will see.
But I'm curious. So, Derby, you, I don't want you to tell us yet what happened. But you were in the compound helping people get out, and you saw. I don't think from where you were you saw the murder event.
Okay.
I don't think you saw that, but you saw Zeke and Zoe and James bamf
okay.
out.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the thing you've never seen them do before.
Right. Plus, also,
so-
dude, you're my
Yeah,
ride.
guys, I can't drive.
But you can skate
Yeah, I can-
stupid fast.
Yeah.
So, what did you do after that? Because we're going to come back to what happened between those two
Between those
things
two times.
in a little bit.
Okay.
I expect.
Yeah. Well, once the people were cleared, did I see them bamf out before or after the people were cleared out?
You've got pretty much everybody, all of the civilians cleared out.
Okay.
There are still what you would consider to be villains, bad guys possibly. Although most of those are like, they took a few swipes at guys and bailed.
Okay.
Mostly it's like paramilitary folks hanging around.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to take them on by myself
Sure.
necessarily. And they're probably trained enough that I figured that they'll probably make it out okay. So once the civilians are gone and I see them go, I'm going to be like, oh God, okay, I can do this. It's fine. I'm going to go and I'm going to try and skate like over the wall
Sure.
and probably look for the car.
The car is still sitting on the street.
Okay. First check out the car, like, oh, they're not here.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Same place you left it.
Is the keys in it? Are the keys in it?
It doesn't have keys.
Oh, that's right. It has like,
Question
Anymore.
is if he put you on the
Yeah.
recognized user list.
You know what? I am totally good with just saying you can drive the car back.
It is kind of kit at this
Well, the
point.
car drove itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Actually, you could probably just get in it and say,
And-
"Go home,"
yeah.
and it would drive you home.
Okay. Would I see that it was like advanced enough at this point to do that?
Well, we all talked about it on the
Yeah,
You guys
it's on
talked
the
about it on the
way.
way over
Or
here.
that how it was
Yeah.
driving
Kinda took
itself?
over.
About how it was driving
Okay.
itself.
We noticed.
That's right.
Oh.
Because he was surfing the internet while it
That's
was
right.
driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, hey, don't be on the internet while you're driving. We're like, don't worry, it drives itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And it
right. That's
did.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get in and be like, Take me to the other guys, like the team.
The car immediately whips around. It's not particularly gentle about it.
Click.
And
For those of you listening at home, I just put on my seatbelt.
Seatbelt.
it also has kind of a casual understanding of like traffic laws
Oh. Oh, good.
because
A casual.
it doesn't so much
like a teenager.
it
Yeah.
doesn't so much slow down for
Everything.
for like traffic lights
Okay.
that are red
Right.
as it does kind of like target the right moment to go through the gap.
Mom's gonna
Awesome.
have so many
Yeah,
tickets.
the
All right.
timing.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
a little streamy sometimes, but
Okay.
it'll be fine.
So
Every stoplight just flash.
yeah, so like probably more than once as you go careening through a traffic signal, you see a flash of light as you go by.
Okay. Awesome. No problem.
Probably not a problem.
Yeah.
Too bad my license plate's a barcode now.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know,
Okay.
totally could not at all be a problem. But in short order, very short order, and as a matter of fact, you arrive at back at Flynn's, back at the arcade, and I think the door is still open because I don't remember anyone saying they had closed it.
I don't think that was on my
We
mind.
kind of got upstairs and went inside, and then we're like, "What the?"
Right,
Yeah.
and I think that's kind of where we are
Yeah.
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
When you hear a screech of tires outside.
Yeah. The appropriate deceleration algorithm.
Right, of maximum braking
Yeah.
with, you know,
How it works, you
Wait
know.
a minute.
You need to reprogram that with like the Rolls Royce
Do I?
style driver.
Do I?
Yeah.
Car's back.
Yeah, I think Zeke is like in maximum freak out right now. Like, how are you here? I saw you on a gurney. You can't be here. This isn't like.
she touches your forehead. Like, honey, are you feeling all right?
Are you?
Of course, I'm fine.
I
I just had to go to work.
no. I think I need
So you're
to.
coming up. You come up
Yeah.
the stairs,
Guys, you totally ditched me. What
and
the?
Zeke's mom is standing right there. Oh, hello, Tess.
Oh my God, you're fine. You're okay. Well, how did you get here?
This.
Hi. Also, hello. Did you make cookies?
Oh yes, would you like one? Snickerdoodles.
I'm okay right now. Thanks.
Oh,
You know what I want.
she doesn't even have to like go get. She like has Pop-Tart.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Upway, ame.
I
thanks,
don't
Mom.
know. Can I roll Pierce the Mask on my mom? On this person
This
claiming to be
person?
my mom?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because
We-
I'm thinking like I want to scan her.
We have to establish some fictional positioning for that first.
Okay. Well, she did. She tried to put her. Well, she put her hand on my forehead.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm right there with.
You're
her.
right there with her.
Yeah.
But
And I don't think it's really her.
okay.
I tried to
That's-
test her with the Pop-Tarts. So Zeke might know that because I'm like, you know what I want. Like,
Yeah, and she had a Pop-Tart like in her apron pocket, just like whoop there.
Yeah, which
But
a
still.
good replica
Yeah.
should know.
yeah.
That's if they scanned her brain and recreated her, then this is
Okay.
yeah. So I think he's
So tell us what piercing the mask does.
yeah. So pierce the mask. When you pierce the mask to see the person beneath, roll mundane. On a 10+, you get 3 questions. On a 7 to 9, you only get 1. The optional questions are: what are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How could I get your character to blank? Or how could I gain influence over you?
Okay.
And yeah, there are a couple different questions there that are interesting to me.
Sure.
Zeke is not very mundane.
Let's
but-
put some dice on the table.
Yeah.
Good point.
Mundane. Oh, 0. Okay.
I'm -2.
I thought I was -1. So, oh wait a minute. Do I have a minus to pierce the mask right now?
Oh yeah.
Angry,
Oh yeah,
insecure.
because I'm angry. Yeah.
Because you're angry.
I'm
Oh, I got rid of
angry,
my
guilty,
angry.
and insecure. So that's great.
That could never be a problem.
So
Did you get rid of any of
you're
those?
going to
No,
urinate.
no, I have.
'cause
I
you
have.
did the-
I had a 4th one that I got rid of somehow. I
Okay.
don't. Oh yeah, I got rid of afraid
At the
because
end
we
of the game.
ran away.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
7 minus 2 is 5. So that's a failed roll. I'll mark my potential.
Excelente.
It's totally Mom.
Yep.
It's absolutely Mom. Nothing wrong with her. She's being very sweet. Maybe she feels guilty for having had to work so hard lately, and having not been here for you.
Mom, I'm sorry, and I'm just grab her in a hug.
Oh, she hugs you.
I don't know how else to resolve this situation. Like this is.
Zom,
Yes, dear.
what was up with those guys in the helmets that grabbed you?
Have you been watching television again, Zoe?
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, I watch TV on my laptop. It doesn't mean I didn't see. We all saw.
Nobody. There were no men in helmets. Nobody grabbed me. I had to go to work.
Well, we have the recording, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you saw it, so I'm assuming it's
Well, yeah,
DVR'd.
I
Yeah.
am the recording.
Yeah, because you went
Yeah.
in there and did your.
Yeah, my life is DVR.
Yeah.
Yes, can I just mentally find the footage and then try to throw
yeah.
it to the TV?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, get a good roll.
You can do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Do I
You
need
do
to
that.
roll for
No.
it? No? Okay. So, Mom, this happened earlier today.
What television show is that? I don't think I've seen that before.
That is our apartment, and those are SUVs pulling up and grabbing you and driving off.
We were just trying to find you.
Have you been doing your homework for your 3D graphics class again?
That homework was done 3 weeks ago, before they assigned it. The point is, this footage is from the bodega across the street. I didn't make this.
Dear, I don't know what you're talking about. I went to work.
Hey, did your crazy teleport thing take us to like a different dimension or something, man?
Well, that's just a
She doesn't have a goatee.
I'm just
Yeah.
What time is it? Does it the wall clock? Or no, I guess no. Never mind. I
messed
wouldn't.
up.
I
We
wouldn't
all
have any
have-
idea of that.
We all have goatees.
no. It can't have. It can't have been a different dimension because she just got here.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You didn't come through the wormhole.
No, I drove
We're good.
really scary drive. Like super. Your car is crazy.
But fast.
It is fast.
Yeah.
So what do I do
Especially
if
for,
there's
like,
like
a
a
Honda.
cop behind me or something? How do I pull over?
You don't.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's gonna be.
I'm gonna use my phone and do Halcyon City News in the little browser
Okay,
and see what comes up.
sure. The big news right now is that there was a gas explosion
Oh,
at
that sounds dangerous.
at a warehouse downtown. It was a terrible, terrible thing. There were a number of fatalities,
Oh,
and
There were?
yes, 12.
oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
There were 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were 12 paramilitary guys. But it was horrible. You know, it's all the fire trucks ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna calling you over and test and showing you on my phone because I assume you're still a little preoccupied with Zom.
Oh, yeah. He's
Okay.
like, too many processing cycles.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't expect it to be on the news like secret government
No,
horrifying
no.
detention facility.
No, but I am curious about what they do say about the facility.
Oh.
I'm gonna go check and like just while they're talking, I'm gonna go see if there's anything still in the freezer.
Oh yeah,
Good
still
idea.
there.
Tupperware Joe.
Yeah.
Tupperware Dusty.
Yeah.
Dusty, that was his name.
Well, well,
Dusty Rhodes.
well, his mom at some point isn't looking or goes in the other room. I'm gonna grab it and like try and head downstairs
Okay.
just to keep it.
I think you need to overcome an obstacle.
Okay.
To sneak a Tupperware out of the
To
Sneak the Tupperware out of the fridge.
sneak Tupperware out of the
Nice.
fridge and downstairs
Without Robo-Mom saying.
without Mom seeing you.
I mean, it's safe to say Derby's not usually the most
Sneaky person.
Sneaky.
Although,
Or
I don't know,
subtle.
stealing I might be my
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. Actually, you secretly, yeah.
Where do I find that? I don't see that one.
It's on basic moves.
It's in the
You're overcoming an obstacle.
Unleash your
Oh,
power
maybe the
says
other
to
side.
overcome an obstacle.
It's not there.
I'm sorry, directly engage the threat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my brain
That's
slipped
okay.
into apocalypse world itself
Everything-
mode for a
Got it.
moment.
Directly engage the threat. That I can see on the sheet.
The threat obviously being
I
Getting
can
caught.
read.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I'm really tired, but I don't see anything that starts with an O. Okay. So when I directly engage with threats, I roll plus danger on a hit. I trade blows.
This is kind of a little weird, but go for it.
Okay. I don't really want to. Yeah.
Now, you know what? You're it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
It doesn't apply. Sorry.
It's okay.
I was going to send you down the wrong road. Um,
How does that work?
you know what? You just do it.
Okay.
You can do
Yeah.
that. Would be dramatically interesting to have
Yeah.
some threat be there, but
Yeah.
the moves don't support it.
So you could do a straight up mundane roll.
Yeah.
And
You could. You could.
Or assess.
I'm good at
But
either one of
the
those.
results don't support it. The closest thing would be unleashing your powers, but you're not using your powers.
No, I'm
So-
literally just being a super sneaky teenager.
You're just
Sneaky
being
teenager.
a snooper seeky teenager.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Hide it
Okay.
in there somewhere. And then I'm going to come back up and look super casual. Nice
Hey,
cookies.
I was here all along.
Yeah, totally.
They smell really good.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles.
This is gonna sound creepy,
Uh-huh.
but I'm gonna try and get near pseudo mom
Okay.
and smell her.
Yep, that's creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But a great idea.
I know a lot about cleaning products.
Uh-huh.
If she doesn't smell like her usual soap
Yeah.
and shampoo,
Yeah, maybe she smells like fresh out of the box.
yeah, like maybe
LMD.
she smells like packing peanuts.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, I love
That's my
that.
idea.
Okay. I think you are assessing a situation.
Assessing my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
She's a
yourself.
situation.
This is
Watch
going to get
yourself.
extra
It's a whole
complicated.
I got a 9.
Okay.
So
That lets you ask one question, I believe.
yes. Did somebody read assess the situation already?
No, but that's fine.
I can.
It's pretty, I mean,
We're like
assisted.
six
yeah.
games
pretty.
in.
Here's
Yeah,
the-
we're 6 games in. I think people got it figured out by
yeah.
now, for the most part.
Assess.
Buy the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can actually get this cool stuff
Because
free download.
it's a good book.
Yeah, it's actually well written. It's entertaining.
Yep.
It's, yeah.
Great artwork. It's lovely.
I wish they paid us to say that, but they didn't. It's just,
I guess I'm gonna go with what here can I use to determine what happened to his mom.
Oh, that makes sense. I like that.
Computer downstairs.
Okay. Does she smell funny?
No.
Okay.
No, she smells like mom. You know, I mean, you've been close enough to mom to get like a general sense. And, you know, being a nurse smells a little bit like a hospital, you know, like right post shift.
Sure.
But, you know, she probably took a shower because, you know,
She's
Yeah.
not, like, in her scrubs.
every nurse I've ever known
Yeah.
took a shower immediately
yeah,
after
that's
shift.
just wise.
Because, you know,
Because why?
That's
Yeah.
kind of why I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
know she's a Pantene user.
right.
I know
Yeah.
scent varieties.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna go down to the arcade for a little while. See about some of the machines down there because I need to blow off some steam.
You probably shouldn't be down there by
I'll go.
yourself.
I'll go. No, I got it. I'll go.
Okay.
I got
Just be careful with that stuff in there.
Yeah, yeah. No
Yes.
touch.
I don't know
yeah.
what all it can do.
Great. We don't either. So it's all right. I got some quarters. We'll
Yeah.
be fine. See you later.
And by the
Thanks,
way,
Mom.
it's just worth noting too that for Zeke, that's the first time he's expressed any lack of trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
No,
this,
because he's
kinda
always like,
noticed
oh
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Peter's
that's totally what
awesome.
it's supposed to do.
yeah. This is he is finally coming around to the idea that he might be in trouble. And
I get it.
That's yeah. I'm not a great actor, but I just want to
No.
sort of
I totally picked up what you were
Oh,
putting
yeah.
down, man. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
The Rock was smelling what you were cooking.
All right. Well,
That's apparently my thing now. I just have to smell things. One time and I'm sunk.
It's your new power.
Yeah.
man.
Detect cleaning agent.
Oh man.
Okay, so you
Sounds
two are
good
going
to see
downstairs.
All right. Yeah, I'll get down
Yep.
there. Does it look significantly more horrifying than the last time we were down here?
Yep.
Great. Great.
No problem.
More computerness. The
Sure,
cocoon
sure.
is bigger.
Oh,
Uh,
bigger than a person now.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And it is, whereas before it was kind of spongy. It's not spongy anymore. It's like,
That's carapace.
it's like carapacey.
Yeah, great.
Doesn't look anything at all like, the egg sac of a giant insect or anything like that.
No, it's cool. I've seen those alien movies.
Yep. This is normal.
I'm not gonna mess with that for sure. I'm just gonna go. Computer machine, can you hear me? Do you respond to us too?
Authorized user, Mr. Clean, level 3.
Yay! So we have a problem with Zeke's mom upstairs. We remember that she was taken from the house by armed men. When you teleported that guy out of here, do you remember that?
Of course.
Okay. So Zeke's mom upstairs claims none of that happened. No guys came to the house and took her away. Do you remember her being taken?
Of course. That occurred at 15:23 hours this afternoon.
Great. When did she return?
She returned at 1944 hours.
Okay. And was she brought back by people?
Yes.
More guys with guns and helmets and stuff?
No, it was a black Cadillac.
Black Cadillac. Do you have like the license plate number?
It displays the license plate number on the screen.
Whatever. I have.
Sorry, I like country music. Sorry. Go. We don't have the copyright. I shouldn't sing that song.
Is there a song about black Cadillac license plate numbers?
No, there's about 2 black Cadillacs in a funeral.
Procession.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not prophetic or anything. Thanks.
I had a great idea for a
Well, no.
parody song.
Yeah.
As I was playing WoW today, and I was leveling fast, and I was like, "Oops, I leveled again." and then like the rest of it started coming to my mind. I was like, "Please stop. I don't want to know as much about Britney Spears as even that."
Did you
And
do
then
the dance?
No, obviously not.
I know.
I obviously wasn't doing that alone in my office at home.
Totally were doing
Of course
that.
not. You,
Cough, cough.
Yeah.
it's not like we have video or anything.
Kenny and
Anyway,
are
I
doing
leveled
it, but
again.
Yeah.
I could lick someone's elbow and then
Can
that'll go.
you
Fight
Can
roll.
We don't have to, though.
access a way to track where that Cadillac went after it dropped her off?
It is impossible to track the location of that vehicle.
Can you track other vehicles? Just not that one?
Yes,
Oh.
Who's that vehicle registered to?
that vehicle is not registered.
Great.
But it has plates.
The plates are registered to, and it lists like a little old lady on the
With her driver's
south
license
west side of
and the-
town, shows her driver's license. And according to the registration, the car is a 2004 Honda Civic blue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
It's none of those.
Cage Alex 9 in the chat room just redeemed drink.
Oh,
Ah, cheers.
Yay!
Salud.
thank you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Woot. Ta-da.
So,
But that's definitely mom computer.
Affirmative.
can you tell anything that was done to her while she was gone? Are there like biology differences, or have there been horrible things put inside her brain, or
There are no biological or physical alterations to mom.
Okay, so she's still mom. She just maybe has like maybe somebody did like
Maybe her
magic.
memory's been wiped.
Yeah, like the Men in Black.
Oh, they
Thing.
flashy thing to her.
Maybe they wanted to
Yeah.
know about
Sorry.
They
It's a
did
night
the
of
flashy
music.
thing.
or about Zeke.
I'm sure. Well, like he.
Are we downstairs
had,
yet? We
had
don't.
like
we're
a
upstairs.
had like a connection with this
Yeah.
Zeus Corp, and you did too.
Yeah.
Maybe they kind of know something about you found the Devil's Pop-Tart.
That guy
And he
seemed like
found
he
the
knew me.
thing.
The guy I talked to,
He knew who you were?
like, yeah.
That's
Either that or
scary.
he was, I don't know. He was like afraid of me. I just figured it was because he knew how badass I was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because there's that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
So, are we
Kick
going
some
to the
ass.
dance on Saturday? There's a dance,
Um,
remember? Like, we're going, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I figured, but I thought I'd better be, it's always best to be
Yeah.
clear about these things.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
I was totally thinking about that too.
Like, I am so not into that whole relationship status or anything like that, but
I get that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I just thought
Well, yeah.
it's
that'd be
what you
fun.
should do. Right?
Teenage boys who are watching, if a girl says
Yeah.
that to you, that's lies.
Yes.
Not always.
But
But
we
like-
all will
mature and
happily
honest
believe
we
it.
can be.
Yes.
You will believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, except the right,
And then we'll fuck it up later. Just
Yeah.
that's fine.
right thing to do is take her at her word.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
if anyone under the age of 18 is watching this stream,
First
I'm
off,
sorry.
stop.
First of
Go
all,
away.
complain
No,
to
no,
your
really
parents.
no.
And first of all, 15-year-olds aren't on Facebook, so she wouldn't do that anyway.
Oh yeah, they're
She
all on
doesn't.
Yeah.
Facebook's so like
Absolutely
for old people.
no.
Yeah,
Well,
they
at
don't
least
use
to,
Facebook anymore.
to the yeah.
They're all
That's
on
for old-
Instagram.
Yeah,
It's for old
it's old people. It's
Yeah.
all Snapchat and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Snapchat,
There's so many of those
Yeah.
stupid things.
right?
So much.
Snapchat's awesome
It is.
because it's just a walking violation of so many laws. It's amazing.
Yes. True. It's true.
People have to click accept the terms at the beginning. Otherwise, it's like Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
If anybody's
Yeah.
been watching this season.
I'm not
Yeah.
caught up yet.
Oh, I
but
have
yeah.
not.
Spoilers. No, I'm just kidding.
Alrighty.
That show's awesome.
So,
Yep.
that's going on downstairs. What's
Yeah.
going on upstairs?
Trying not to freak out.
Yeah.
Are you succeeding?
No.
Okay.
I'm doing
Uh,
a better job of looking casual, but I'm freaking out a little bit too. Because I don't trust the man and parents or any of those things. And so her suddenly
Parents
being back.
are so the man, but mom is like cool for mom.
She's acting cool now for her? Or is
No,
it
no, no.
usually
She's
pretty
always been
historically
cool.
cool for a
She's a
mom?
nice mom.
Hey,
Yeah.
so you know what? Is there a moment where mom like goes back into the kitchen or
Sure.
goes to do something else? So like,
Absolutely.
so Tess, you made it out okay. How did you get back? You brought the car back?
Yeah, the car was outside because you guys left me.
Well, it looked like you
Also-
were taking off already.
Well, yeah, but then how did you guys disappear? Like, I sort of freaked out for a second. I thought maybe they got you.
Okay, so the problem is I don't really understand how any of this shit works.
Yeah, I know.
Also, Zeke doesn't usually cuss very
Yeah.
much, so it's,
He's
like,
just kind of at his rope.
yeah.
He's
Like-
Come to the end of the rope.
Yeah.
I don't know how any
Dangling
of
by
this
his
works, and I just knew that thing they were facing off against was way more than any of us are equipped to deal with.
Sure.
And
Wait, what did you guys...
I
What?
had to get out. She's like a bundle of sparkly lights. What do you even do?
Unplug it? I don't know.
She's not plugged into anything.
Oh.
She was like mind controlling people, and it was super
Whoa,
messed up.
crazy.
And I wanted to get out of there before she could tell us to start fighting each other or something. That always
Mind control
happens
is,
in
like,
the comics.
messed up. It does,
Seriously.
Yeah.
So it looked like you were getting out with the other people escaping.
Yeah, I got
and
most of them
It
out.
seemed safe, so all I wanted to do was get us out, and
Mm-hmm.
I brought us back here somehow. And I don't really know how I did that, and that's freaking me out too.
Right.
But
Also, he has significantly more cyberness
Right.
than he used to.
So, I can't help but notice that your thing is kind of
my what now?
your thing is larger than it usually is.
Oh, snap. Oh, my God.
Not like that.
It's the whole upstairs, downstairs
Yeah.
drama now.
the robot pieces. There's more
Oh,
robot
God.
pieces.
It's not getting better. Stop talking.
No,
trying to make it
Don't
better.
stop talking. Don't stop talking, please.
Oh, you're going to kill me.
But
Oh.
like, Mom hasn't noticed.
Maybe
said
she
anything
hasn't.
to you.
She's just being nice.
okay, like, I don't know a lot about moms, but mom's probably going to be like, hey, you're half a robot. Like, that seems like something she might bring up to you.
I'm actually like 83.7% mechanical at this point.
Right. Well, that's
wait,
very
what?
specific. But, like, don't you think if she was normal mom, she would, like, ask or be concerned as a nurse?
I don't know. This whole thing is so fucked up. I have no idea. I'm not prepared to deal with this.
Right. So maybe we should, like, I don't know. Can we analyze her or something? Can we, like, put her hair or something into your computer thingy? Or
I mean, I tried.
what do they do in CSI?
I can run scans, and she checks out. It's her. It's her.
Is
but
it
she
like
doesn't
really her,
remember.
or is she like a clone of her?
I think they must have wiped her mind or something.
I mean,
She just doesn't remember this. You know, the TV looping. You know.
right. Okay, so wait, just because it's been a little while since I've been here, I don't remember. Do we know that that's a person growing down there? Do we have like an inkling that it's a person growing in that thing downstairs?
Oh, you mean in the cocoon?
In the
It's
cocoon
been
now?
referred to as battle armor.
It's been referred
Yeah.
to as battle armor.
Okay. So, like, your computer can grow a battle armor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if these crazy people, like, what if they had something like that too, and they could grow another mom? Like, maybe it's like your mom, but remember, like, okay, what's that TV show with the guy with the pointy ears, and they have the little badges they can tap and talk to each other?
Okay, it's Star Trek.
Yeah, like
All right.
they like do the thing where they put it in and they can like make new things. Like
Yeah.
they're like, man, bam, I want like meatloaf,
All right,
and they have
it's,
meatloaf.
It's called a replicator.
Okay.
Okay.
So what if they like meatloafed mom?
Meatloaf mom.
Like they did the replicator with mom.
Quote.
Stop it, I'm in character. Okay.
No, it's so good. It's beautiful.
I-
It's beautiful.
But they don't. We saw some of their technology. They barely understand what they're dealing with. Their lab is like the crudest, just drilling and taking people apart. They're not even close to the kind of technology I have downstairs.
No. Well, I mean, didn't they grow like a sheep or something? A cloned a sheep in a bag recently?
Oh, that's not very complicated.
Your cyberware immediately starts spitting up instructions.
Right, like that's way easy. Like,
Yeah,
I've-
it would that would be a like a C grade,
Here's
Yeah.
the complete
you know,
genetic
science fair
makeup of
project.
I mean, I could 3D print a live sheep. It's not that big a deal. The
So,
point is,
like, if you can do that, like, what if they 3D printed the mom?
they don't have what I have.
Okay. Do you know that?
I think they want it, and I think that's what's going on.
Okay. Would your super tech know if it was like a meatloafed mom? Like if she was like a copy?
I scanned it. I scanned her,
Right.
and it's.
It said it was mom
It
though.
said it was mom.
But like, wouldn't a clone be mom too?
Yes, yeah, the DNA would check out, but she wouldn't be as old. The carbon dating would be off. We have to carbon date mom.
Okay.
So. I need her hair.
Do tell.
Technically, you need the roots of the hair.
Well, I mean, carbon dating should still. I'm not DNA testing.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I
that's
need
right,
a
yeah.
carbon date her hair. Because either she's, I don't know how old mom is, 50, maybe.
105.
Ancient.
Super old.
She's
Super
either
old.
50
She
or a
could-
day. That's a big
Well, if you're,
difference.
you're 15, she could
Yeah.
be 40.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
She could be 50, but
Yeah,
she could
let's
be
say she was a little bit
35,
older. She was a little
40.
bit older. So
Yeah.
she's like 49, 50, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I need hair from this mom.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay, Mom, we're gonna go back down to the arcade for a little bit.
okay, dear.
I'm gonna go give her a hug
Yeah.
and sort of accidentally, you know,
It can sell out.
get her hair in my, you know, like caught in my
Uh-huh.
fingers.
Uh-huh. I understand.
Try to come away with a couple hairs. And,
Sure.
Okay,
It's like,
Oh, sorry.
excuse me, Mom.
Sorry.
Extrude like a buzz cutter, or, you know, something. Got a laser.
Sorry, I shaved the side of your head.
It doesn't have to be like the jackass joke. Like it's just like you could just be like,
So you've got hairs.
Okay.
So you're gonna head. You and Tess are gonna head downstairs.
Yeah.
What's going on downstairs?
we're listening to some music
Yeah.
Uh huh.
and chilling
Yeah.
as far as we can get from the machine.
Uh huh. Okay.
Yeah,
What are you listening to?
we're doing the like each of us has the
Yes.
So you're sitting
Because I
very
figure-
close together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's pretty 24/7 with the music and the earbuds. So yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a plan. We're gonna cardboard date Mom.
When you walk in the room, they're sitting very close together.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
So
Something very.
we were talking
yeah.
to the creepy computer.
Zeke does the thing where he walks in the room, turns around, walks back out, turns around, walks back in.
So
What?
we talked to the creepy computer about your mom,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it says it's really your mom, but it has a record of when she was brought back here by like some people in a black Cadillac that it can't track.
Okay.
But it says it's really your mom, so it's got to be like some kind of Men in Black thing, man, the flashy thing.
Computer, do you have the capability to determine if her memories have been altered?
There is no way to determine whether her memories have been altered. We
Okay.
could do a brain scan and determine if there has been any damage. You would need to place her in the cocoon.
Okay, that's not going to happen.
I mean, we could make that work.
No, I'm starting to think this shit's bad news.
Really?
Starting.
I don't know what's going to come out of there. Okay, guys? That's the truth. I don't know, and it's freaking me the fuck out that there's this giant thing growing in my arcade.
By the way, the
How
cocoon is
about-
bigger
Yeah.
than it was before, and it's no longer spongy.
How
It's
about
hard.
Mr. Superhero, the sparkly lady that you left there with those dead guys? What about that?
What were we supposed to do about that? Take her on by ourselves?
Yeah, it's what we do.
I don't know. It
She's out of
sounds
our
kind of
league.
gnarly. Yeah, it sounds like something we should like prep for.
She murdered a dozen people.
Yeah, and we gotta hope she doesn't murder a dozen more.
Yeah, but I mean, Zeke was saying something about like mind control and stuff. If she can kill like a
She didn't mind control me.
right, but maybe
might not
she
have
didn't
time.
think you were worth it.
We
Can you?
didn't give her a chance.
Yeah, can you imagine if she got a hold of his like electronics by mind control? I mean, it could be more than just 12 people dead.
I don't think that's why we do this. At least that's not why I do this. She's bad news.
Totally, but we also like
Yeah.
if she can mind control
Yeah,
people.
she's
Yeah.
bad news.
Yeah.
See, James totally knows.
Oh God, not this.
She was super creepy downstairs.
Yes. Okay. So obviously your excellent argument convinced Mr. Clean over here. But think about it. Like if she taken over one of them and had their powers to kill people with, think about how many more people could be dead. We
I
have
don't
to
know,
find out.
maybe more people than will be dead because she's just kicking it out there doing who knows what.
Right. So
to
we need to figure out
innocent
who she
people
is first, and
Who
like
can't even defend themselves.
Hey, computer,
Yes.
do you have a record of a supervillain that made of sparkly lights that makes tinkly noises?
An image of the sparkly,
Yeah.
appears in thin air. Again, I'm just remind you, doesn't have a display. It's just like in air, kind of like somewhere in the room.
Not full size, right? Just,
No.
okay, good.
Freestanding hologram.
If it was totally full size, I'd be like, she's here! She followed us!
You said her name.
We've talked about her too long.
The display lists. Her name is Siren,
Okay.
Oh.
and starts like listing the list of criminal activities, like, and just like starts scrolling.
oh man.
And she was thought to be dead,
Oh.
or that's what the status is. Status is deceased.
Update that. She's not deceased. She just escaped from that thing the news is saying was an exploded warehouse. It was an
That was
illegal
really
detention
the
facility.
Zeus Corp.
That's not good.
Update your records.
That's what. Can we. Hey, computer, what do you know about Zeus Corp and their metahuman research?
Wait, before we do that, shouldn't we like figure out about Mom first? If she's like a plant,
Yes. Can you
Then-
carbon date this and make sure that she's not a clone of herself, please?
Yeah, it's got a little one of the little box things that
Yeah.
you put the hair in it. It thinks about it. Says it. You see a progress bar starting to.
All right. Well. All right. So I think I need to engage one of my doom signs again.
dun, dun, dun.
The dark visions jib I've used before,
Uh huh.
but I can mark a doom track to have a vision about the situation at hand.
Right.
And after the vision, ask the GM a question. They'll answer it honestly. And what? So now that the hair is in there and is sort of letting that question has to sit for a second, he's thinking about, well, how did they even capture Miss Tinkly Lights in the first place?
Okay.
And we're sort of going round robin with that whole idea of how
Uh-huh.
to deal with her, and yeah, I think he's
Okay.
trying to plumb the depths of whatever sort of knowledge base he has
Sure.
access to see
Sure.
what a good solution would be.
Sure. Okay. So you marked a doom track,
Yep.
and you asked me a question. So I'm going to answer you.
Wait, no, here. Now I've marked it.
How many more slots do you have on that
I
doom
have two more, and then I have to mark another doom sign.
track? Right. And you had to mark a doom sign. No,
The doom track versus doom sign.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. We talked about a thing about a doom sign earlier. That's why my brain stuck for
Right,
a second.
right.
You did that moment of truth.
Not yet.
Well, no,
If
I
he
haven't
does the
used it
moment
yet.
of truth,
Okay.
Oh, that is a bee. Okay. Is anyone allergic to bees?
No,
Mama?
Okay.
I don't like them. On my
I don't like getting stung.
stung,
but
yeah. I don't mind bees.
I don't think he'll probably. He's probably got a lot of stuff to do.
He's got a lot to do.
It's
He's
probably not
busy.
going to last long, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
No.
Not unless he gets outside.
Yeah. So, the computer thinks about that for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and another dialogue box pops up in front of the other one, and it says that list vulnerabilities, and according to the computer, which is never wrong or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
the Siren is vulnerable to sonic weapons and shockwaves.
Oh, okay. All right. So then my ask the GM a question is can I develop a sonic weapon in a reasonable amount of time that would affect her? A wub gun.
A wub gun.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
not in, you can develop one. You can
Yeah.
absolutely build one. Not in like it would take days,
Yeah.
possibly longer.
Yeah. Okay.
However, you have compatriots who can produce sonic-like effects.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought.
All right. So the best I can come up with is that they had to use some sort of compacted sound waves to trap her, probably oscillating and creating a dead zone that she can't get out of. That's probably how they were even holding her in there. We couldn't hear it. It was probably ultrasonic or something. But, big booming sound effects have an effect on her. It's probably how Boom Boom was able to put her on the back foot for a minute, buy us enough time to get out of there.
Cool.
That's awesome.
But if we come up against her again, we know that's sort of like Not just shouting, obviously. Okay, shouting in harsh language isn't going to do it, but the kind of major impact sound wave is going to be the
I
thing we need
wonder
to use.
too, because the other thing Boom Boom does frequently is earbuds in with
Oh.
music.
Careful.
Oops. So maybe she didn't. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything out of this.
Okay.
So maybe I couldn't hear anything.
Oh.
Oh, maybe that's how she does her powers too.
It's like
Yeah.
Purple Man.
So we have one type of kryptonite at our disposal,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but dealing with her is going to be super dangerous. She's basically
Right, because like she seizes control of the rest of us. It's
right,
bad news.
and
for
she's incorporeal and
Yeah.
super powerful.
Right.
Although earplugs for everybody, not a bad idea.
you. Yeah, we can
If-
like
just keep them in your
stop it.
pocket.
stop
Yeah.
at Target. and
Can
get
they be
some.
Bluetooth?
Yeah.
I hate the cords.
No. The little foamy ones.
guys.
Oh.
They, when you go to a concert.
Like for shooting.
What?
Like for shooting.
They don't have those in the movies.
Like what construction workers
They
put
do
in.
the big guy.
No, yeah. Like what you wear to like a super loud concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you're old, whatever.
Or like a little kid or something.
No, like I don't want to have hearing loss when I'm older. I like the seats right next to the speakers. Give me a break.
Yeah, clean.
James is trying
Clean
to
gets
floss,
me.
floss a little bit.
Jimmy gets me.
Cool. When we're all in the
Jimmy
superhero
King.
retirement home and neither of you can hear anything, I will be king.
And I'll build us some new ears.
Oh, sweet.
Maybe, if I'm not dead
I
by then.
hope. Exactly.
As
Does
long
your-
as your computer doesn't take over
Does
the
your
world.
computer
I need-
know where the siren is?
Hey,
Sorry.
hey, Boom Boom, I need to ask you a question.
What?
Who do you have listed as your
I
love and
changed
your
it.
rival?
James is my love.
Okay.
Zeke is my rival.
I figured.
Well, it kind of, yeah.
That just flowed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Carry on.
Well, he also, because I figured the reason that James was
Did you
initially-
apply influence correctly? Appropriately? Don't you give influence to the person who is your love?
Oh, I gotta change
I have it
because, yeah, but that
Okay.
was so we couldn't. Yeah, but
Okay,
you have.
that's fine.
Yep. And you,
I have influence
You
over
already-
you.
yeah.
Right?
yes.
Yeah.
So you already have it. So cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Is that a specific thing for your character?
Yes.
Oh,
The
okay.
bull has.
Because I'm like, I don't have anything about that on my
No.
sheet.
No,
It's-
Oh, yeah,
that's.
no, that's.
Masks is a game that's really entirely about dichotomies built into the characters.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I wanted to make sure I
Yeah.
wasn't being stupid. And
No, you're
missing
you're
something.
good.
No, it's
You
kind
were
of
good.
one of my favorite things about this playbook, though, because the bull has the bull's heart. So the bull always has exactly one love and one rival, but you can change it at any time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and give the new subject your affection, disdain, or influence. Affection or disdain.
Yeah.
You give them influence over you.
Because you care
And then
about
I've got
what both of them
yep,
think.
exactly.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me about that.
Oh, sure.
In case they wouldn't have had the influence. I think we all have.
I think
A lot of
there's like a lot of
influence
influence
Yeah.
floating
Yeah.
around.
Somebody, I think you don't have influence on me
Yeah, I only have influence over Tess.
because I have the.
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe. Yeah, Zoe.
I have influence over all three also, and you have all three. See, it was meant to be. We should be like Homecoming King and Queen. That's totally.
Oh,
Dave
just
made
wait,
a funny,
just wait.
a funny, cute face.
Okay, so you wanted to know about.
It's going
Cy-
to turn into Carrie on
Yeah,
me.
I totally
and
like
it's not going to
pig's
work.
blood.
I'm just going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to stand on the stage, put on my crown, and go, suck it.
With your dirty pillows.
It's not going to be dirty. It's going to just rain
Yeah, just
down
on my
and
very
slough
small.
off like
Yeah.
that never wet shit.
Yeah.
Was wondering if a computer knows where Siren is at present. Maybe there have been reports or something.
Police reports indicate, based on police activity and police reports, I calculate a 97% likelihood that the siren can be found at Halcyon Stadium.
Computer, is there something going on at Halcyon Halcyon Stadium right now?
The Halcyon Sentinels are playing the
Oh no.
Paragon City Paragons tonight.
I hate the Paragons.
Damn it.
But we can't let them get murdered.
And Paragon
No.
fans are rough to start
Okay.
with.
Right.
Look, we can't do anything with this. I can't make the computer analyze her hair faster. So,
And she seems okay.
if we have a
Like-
chance to stop the Siren, we let her out. You're right that it's on us. And now we know how to deal with her.
Should we?
You're right that that's going to help us though too.
Okay. I think we have to go to the
We
stadium.
gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Computer,
Yes, Zoe user.
are you able to multitask?
I am currently carrying out 1,743,943 different processes.
That's fine. I asked just one question.
That's a yes.
Yes, exactly. Could you also research, don't slow down your mom's research, but if you are able to without slowing that down, get us any information you can find out, including from like the dark web or wherever you have to go to find out about Zeus Corp and their metahuman research.
Processing.
Send it
What?
to 0 when you get the info.
What about why don't you feed the computer the memory stick that you took?
You are so smart.
Right?
That-
Maybe it
It's
can
a
find out
great
more that way.
idea.
He really is.
He really is. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Depth. He's got depth. Yeah. So where would we put this?
Computer, you can read this, right?
Like a
So, yeah.
Optical USB interface.
Yeah. It's magnetic, but don't worry about that.
So the chat room has a question. They reminded us, part of our conversation earlier, about that your robotics hid themselves. Before,
yeah, they
but
try to
n-
be subtle.
Right, but now that it's covering so much of your body, does it still do that?
Well, I don't know.
what we talked about, because
Yeah.
I thought about that when we were saying this earlier,
Yeah.
and I thought about that, and your robotics hide themselves, but not from your compatriots.
Yeah, okay.
So would it hide itself when mom was around then? That was,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does still hide it. So I probably wouldn't. Okay, that's still. I mean, it was still a good
It's still worth
conversation.
bringing
That
up because
also
you
wasn't-
have
It
seen
is.
it in
Yeah.
full display.
And you've also, yes,
Well, it was also a consequence to just player-wise a bad roll.
a failed roll. Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Got it.
Yes.
So that it was less able to mask itself.
Right.
And more.
And now it cannot mask itself when you are using your powers.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, when I have go gadget arms, like
Right.
obviously
Right.
it's looking weird.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Or punching through steel
You know,
or
punching through 12 bad guys.
Yeah, yeah. Why 12? Why did it have to be 12?
Yeah.
It's a dirty dozen.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should probably get to the stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hate to keep harping on this mom issue, and we definitely need to go to the stadium. But if she's like Agent Clone Mom, should we leave her here with the? I mean, that could be bad, right?
This equipment has shown that it can defend itself.
Right.
Do you really want to defend itself against Mom like it did with Dusty?
If it's not her,
Yeah, if it's Clone Mom,
then it's okay. If it is her,
like she probably won't come down here if it's
James and I were
her.
talking, and we're wondering if you guys said this too. If they maybe wiped Mom's memory because they wanted to know about us.
yeah, that's worst case scenario.
No, I
It's
think
better than them
Clone
doing
Mom is
something
worse.
bad to exactly.
Yeah, but
Because then it just means it's Mom, but they tried to get info about us.
even if it's clone mom, would you rather have no mom than a clone mom?
If it's a clone with all her memories, what's the difference? I don't know.
Whoa.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's like super
Zeke.
existential stuff, guys.
It's totally. Computer thinks it's your mom.
I passed that class, okay?
Yeah, I know you passed. I hope you
Your
study.
computer
I know.
is kind of crazy badass.
Your computer gave me a weird look. I don't know. Even it
Look,
was surprised
It's
I knew
grown
that
an
word.
eye now, and it's like,
I get it, but there's nothing we can do about Mom right now. We don't have a
Okay.
definitive answer on the
Cool.
hair.
Yeah.
And we know Siren is about to make a mess
Yeah.
at the stadium.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So,
Does this place have like an alarm or something?
probably.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Maybe ask the machine to seal the room except for us.
And not to hurt Mom.
That's great. Computer, can you seal off this workspace and not let in anyone but the four of us?
Affirmative.
All right. And that doesn't mean let them in and turn them into dust. Okay?
Yeah, it
Like,
explicitly does not mean that.
prevent entry.
Through
The
non-lethal
computer makes
means.
a non-verbal sound that is clearly has a note of disappointment
Oh.
in it.
Womp womp.
It likes the murder beam.
All
That's its favorite thing.
Does.
Oh,
All
fine.
right. Nice.
Yeah. I also, we need to get to the stadium and like pull the fire alarm or something. That
Yeah.
needs to start evacuating now.
That's
Totally.
a great idea.
So look,
Yeah.
I think I could get us all there immediately.
Oh.
Or if you don't want to go that way, I'll go and pull the fire alarm and wait for you guys to catch up. We need to start evacuating that place.
No, we gotta
now.
go now.
Yeah, totally.
Now, you know what? I trust you. I'll go.
All right. Well,
Unleash your powers.
You can do it? You can vamp us?
oh, actually, I have to. It's a. It's one of my Nova abilities.
Yeah.
Is the
You have to,
move,
so you have to generate some burn.
Yeah, I have to generate burn. Oh, boxcars.
Oh, lordy.
Okay,
Nice.
plus my 3 conditions,
Nice.
so 15
That's all the burn.
on the old burn score there.
Awesome.
And I'm going to spend 2 so I can use move to go to any place I've ever been.
Right.
If that's all right.
Yep.
Okay. And try to take everybody.
Oh,
with me.
you arrive. Where have you been in
let's
Halcyon Stadium, though?
We've never been in the fancy seats before,
Uh-huh.
but we've been in kind of the upper seating. Definitely been to the, there's all the like the vendors,
Right.
the hot dogs,
The men's room.
Oh, we're in the men's room for sure. That's
With the trough.
yeah, the pea trough
Oh,
and the
yeah.
That's
yeah.
totally where
we
we
just bamf into that space.
You like,
and, yeah.
and there you are in the men's room.
yeah,
You have
masks.
smelled all kinds of bad things in the universe,
Yeah.
but a men's toilet at the stadium
Yeah,
on
honestly.
game night?
There are no doors on the stall.
Why is everything wet?
Everything.
Is that like
Oh.
a
Oh, guys.
long tub to soak your feet in?
Real life
What is
story.
that?
I don't.
I'm sorry to
I,
derail. I was at the movie theater to watch Wonder Woman, really enjoying the movie, but I had to escape to go pee real quick. Went into the bathroom and got to the urinal before I realized I was standing in a puddle.
Oh.
Like there was, and I was standing there going, they just mopped, 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 because that was the only way I was going to get through that moment.
Yeah.
At least I wasn't in flip flops.
Oh, yeah.
But I was very sad.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Ew.
that's all the derail I'll
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nasty.
So, but there you are in the men's room. There are several very startled-looking men.
Oh.
Get over it.
Oh my god. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we all have to get out of here. I'm going to run out and grab the first fire alarm we can find.
Okay. So, you can do that. Fire alarms go off. The people in the stands do not move.
It's started already.
She's.
That's not good.
Do we see her?
You hear, you can still actually kind of like hear, but, and you hear the chiming, tinkling sound coming through the public address system.
Well, maybe the fire alarms will help deaden that a little bit. Anyway, earplugs in. Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured you put them in before you banned.
That's,
I also figured you masked up before you
yes.
banned.
Max
Oh,
on,
yeah.
earplugs in.
Hey, can you remember our first day at school? I guess it was our first day at school, but the other day at school where you like screwed up the PA
Wait,
system?
Our first date? What?
No, the first day, the day at
What?
school. Remember
You
when
guys
there was
dated?
like, no, not everybody on the team is dating.
Well, I was surprised.
Not yet. What?
Remember, what'd you say? I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Anyway, remember you like messed with the PA system so the principal wasn't
Yeah, I unplugged it.
great.
But with like you're from a distance, you messed with the interference or something.
You did that?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't actually know that.
Sorry. I forgot about that. Sorry.
You're right.
Well,
It's all good.
The speaker did unplug itself.
Right.
And I'm a telekinetic. So,
You probably
And you have seen him do similar things.
Yeah.
It's not that far a reach.
Probably jack it up.
yeah. So.
Did it tear?
No, I don't think it did. It's just
It's just odd.
It's got like an
It's got a split in the
opposite.
middle,
it does.
Is
Yeah, it
on
looks like
upside
it's got
down?
a split.
Maybe it's backwards.
on the front.
Because I don't think it's ripped
Yeah,
either.
no, I think it's the back.
Yeah. Or an
No,
ear
'cause
hole
that's
or
the
something.
back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
that's
something.
Oh, maybe it was just off center.
Maybe it's just inside out.
It's like an
It's
opposite.
like a widow's peak.
yeah, it's like an
Opposite
inverted
one, yeah.
widow's peak.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
It's
can
hard
we
to put
like?
on without looking at yourself.
The chat room says that
Oh, there we go. That makes more sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Boo Daddy in the chat room says, "OMG, Derby Girl totally needs a Sailor Moon style transformation sequence."
Yes, agreed.
The spin and the lights.
Me too. It's totally my thing. If my costume is magical,
Yeah,
it just
seriously.
appears when I need it.
Gender equality. You
Oh, yeah.
totally need
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, can you like mess with the speakers so they can't hear it?
I don't know how to mess with all of them. I have to get to the control room.
Oh.
But
Maybe you could.
we could find the control room. I've just never
Yeah.
been there.
I don't know.
I mean, it can't be that hard, right? It's like up where all those that little window box thing is. Like that's what it is
Probably.
in movies. I saw a
The good thing about everybody being entranced is that there's like nobody moving.
Yeah.
So it's easy to
Do we see the
Yeah.
announcer box?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
little.
Okay.
everyone you know where the press box is.
Okay. Well, let's get there.
And
yeah.
nobody's going to stop you
Okay.
on the way.
Do you want me to try and fly us up there?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can look
flying.
for stairs and stuff.
Oh, also I have one burn left over.
So I'm going to unleash my powers.
Oh
Woohoo!
God. I mean,
Nice.
what could go wrong?
At least there's AstroTurf to catch us if this doesn't go right. I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh, plus my freak,
Plus.
which is a 0.
Okay.
Cool.
I got a
Oh,
7.
wait. Where are we going into?
We are going in. We are.
Into-
That's going to
Yeah,
come up
against
like.
a dangerous foe.
That's going to come
Okay.
up like momentarily.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we didn't forget.
Because you got to get there, and there's got to be a little bit of a scene,
Yeah,
and
of
then
course.
then that'll
Cool.
happen.
Yeah,
That's
like-
cool.
Monologue.
Here we go.
Strike our pose.
Right. So, you fly everybody up there. I also have no problem whatsoever saying that you fly up there, you skate up there, you
Cool.
do your spinny jump boom thing up there.
Oh, I know, but Mr. Clean was gonna bubble
It
gleam
was going to
us
bubble up
there,
you.
so
It was going to bubble you up there, which is fine
Yeah.
too.
I'm happy to take any
whatever-
if you want to go on.
If
Whatever-
it's just me and James flying up there, that's fine with me.
Whatever narrative way you want to
Now it's going to be this
you want to do
weird,
that.
creepy
Yeah.
triangle, and you're just going to skate up like, oh god.
I like if we're both totally
So when we say
oblivious.
bubble up there, are we talking like Glinda the Good Fairy?
Yeah, that's how I
and
fly.
The Good
man.
Witch. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what you did last time, right? It
And
was like
and
a
everything
cloud of
on the
bubbles.
trail of
Nice.
that he passes by on his way up there is sparkling clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
not with scrubbing bubbles.
But not with scrubbing. I said
no.
sparkling, not bub. Not,
Effervescence.
Yeah.
okay.
Let's be clear here.
Yeah.
And you land in the press box, and you see all kinds of people standing there stock still, and you see sparkly lights, and for lack of a better way to describe it, she is singing into the microphone.
She has like a mouth?
Not that you can see.
Oh, but she's like clearly
She's
focused
like
on the
microphone, and she's like singing into the microphone.
Okay.
And she looks up from the microphone and sees the four of you. I mean, it's really hard to see, you kind of like see movement. It's like the swirls kind of like, there's kind of a focus to the swirls.
Yep.
Well, I suppose like the light motes maybe kind of come
Coalesce.
together in certain
Yeah.
facial-ish
facial-ish
features, like where
features.
eyes or whatever.
And your impression of those, when those features coalesce, is that of a strikingly beautiful, alluring young woman. But she's dressed in like this weird, like robe thing that wraps around her. It's a toga. Well, actually, it's not called a toga when a woman wears it, and it's also longer. I forget what the actual name of it is. But anyway, you get the idea.
Toga
A
party.
toguess.
Anyway,
Wrap dress.
Wrap dress. You get the idea. Looks like something out of a Greek movie.
Yeah.
Looks like something out of a Greek movie.
Remember
Okay.
it's those things we saw in the history books?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sheet things.
No, it's totally like from the 300.
Or Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
What's her face?
Yeah.
I don't remember the actress name.
Yeah.
No, in real life either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Cersei.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hetty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. But she looks at you,
Yeah.
and
I gotta let her have her villain monologue,
it's not so much that
which I will interrupt.
that you hear as you just kind of like perceive words.
Yeah.
You will not stop me reclaiming my kingdom. Children, you think you can stop me?
I think I can stop you. Come get some, crazy lady. So she's gonna step up. I'm trying to both. You got a head you don't need to provoke her, but also move into.
Who's the leader?
It's totally you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
agree.
stepping up for this.
Okay.
You're the one that like pushed us down
Yeah.
this path.
Oh yeah, we gotta
This
do the
is
thing.
the point of the spear.
Yeah.
The tip of the spear.
God, like, does she think she's England or something? Because, like, we're America. Like, the only kingdom we used to be was England.
Right. And we all saw how that went.
So you have influence over everybody? Yes.
I do actually.
Okay. I think it's safe to say everyone has the same purpose
Yes.
in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say that everyone trusts you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think it's fair to say that you are prepared for this.
Yes.
Because you walked into this knowing you were
Yeah,
going to
we
do
came
this.
Oh,
looking
yeah.
for a fight.
Esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
We actually
thanks
did
to
some
you.
research. Kind of impressive for us.
Exactly. Yep. No, it was
That's like 70% better than me.
Zoe kind of. I wasn't grudging, but she was like, "Yeah, no, that was smart." Because we have intel now.
For the record, though, just so everyone knows, Zeke does have 3 conditions. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
he
what
is,
are your
he is
conditions
kind of
again?
on the edge.
Angry?
He's angry, guilty, and insecure.
Ouch.
And if anyone did feel like there was a moment to, well, I don't know. I don't want to push that agenda, but
Okay.
Okay.
it's just worth noting that he is shaky and on edge, and
Okay.
you know,
He's not afraid though, so
And
he
twitchy.
can directly
He's-
engage
He's,
threat.
he's
He is not
twitchier than
afraid.
normal.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. I dig it. Okay,
Can we,
so
like help you with that in the middle of
You
a
have to
fight?
comfort him.
Yeah. Comfort or support is an action
thing.
that could be taken, but only
If I see something happen to you, I
Yeah.
might consider doing that. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm like
and that's
all
what
of
I
your
mean. like-
conditions make sense to me because your mom's been fucked with.
yeah,
Like,
it
that's-
totally does. But if you, anyway, that's all. That's all I wanted to say about that.
okay.
Did you try to? Because how do you get rid of guilty?
You can sacrifice something.
Something of value.
yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
To
Okay.
absolve your guilt.
Okay.
But that also doesn't clear until the end of the fight if you
Okay.
do that. So it's doing that yourself is not nearly as effective or efficient as having somebody roll a successful comfort or support.
Okay. Ooh, insecure might not be hard to get rid of though.
Okay.
Jessie from our vampire game is watching in the chat room, and she's like, "I also have all of those conditions in real life."
Yeah. Thank you. Somebody gets me.
If I see some twinkly light crazy lady attack you and you get what I don't even know what all the other conditions are. Hopeless, then perhaps I would try and help you in real life too.
All right. Well,
So, yeah.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Provoking her, and I'm gonna,
How are you going to do that?
cause I told her to come get some.
Come get some.
Yeah.
Okay. She will turn and this wave of it's like sonic force, but it's not like blam force.
Yeah.
It's more like insinuative force.
Ooh.
Okay. As she sings. Okay.
You're caressed by the notes.
Yeah. But it doesn't have any effect on you.
I'm
And
gonna,
that enrages her.
okay. Cause I'm,
And
I-
she's going, and I'm gonna,
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
gonna make a
cool.
move, and then then
Yeah, that's cool.
then it's all yours. Destroy them, my children, and all of the people standing, all the people around,
I was,
are going to rush to attack you.
Oh,
They,
God.
they're so
Just the press box full of people,
the press box full of people.
Okay.
not the whole stadium.
Well, they haven't started yet.
Well, yeah, but
one
it'll
thing
take
at
a
a
little
time.
while to get here.
It'll take a little while for
That's
them.
cool.
It would take a while for them to get here,
I'm gonna try and put up like a
but
oh,
we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
put up a shimmery little wall around us, like a little bubble, like a.
Okay. We'll come back. I'm going to come back to you
Okay.
on that point.
Okay.
Where were you? Because you were in the middle of something.
yeah, no, cause
Okay.
if she made any overture, I'm gonna punch her.
Okay, punch everything.
Yeah. So she gets ticked because she's trying to. I
Yeah.
crank up my music,
Right.
and then I think it's. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be just a crazy pirouette, faster and faster, just into her. So I'm going to, like, kind of hopefully knock her prone and smash her.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use these guys.
What's your combat song?
Oh,
I mean, keep rolling. It's cool.
no,
Like,
that's
just
a good idea.
Think about it.
You tell me what my combat song is.
I don't know. I'm terrible at songs.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured earlier we were listening to The Weeknd
Mm.
or Drake or something.
It's a
Like-
oops, I did it again.
No, it's
it
it's
That's your
wasn't.
combat song because it
it's
makes her
Britney
so
Spears
mad.
stronger.
Oh yeah.
Britney
Or
Spears.
came in like a
Yeah.
She's so
wrecking ball.
old.
Wrecking ball.
That's pretty old too.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
I'm old.
Yeah,
I got
I
nothing.
don't know any.
yeah.
That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
nothing.
It's like
We were in middle school.
yeah, it's something way cooler. I don't know. what
It's
it
on
is.
the old.
Insert cool song here.
Yeah, insert cool song here.
Mine
And
is
the
Cyrus
chat room will
Yeah.
have ideas for us. in 15
Oh
seconds.
yeah, it's totally.
Yeah, hey, chat room, pick
Yeah,
a combat
Jesse,
song.
you're young. Tell us with something that's hip.
It's that song that what? Oh, that's that song in Suicide Squad. That. Yeah.
The one they play when Harley's in her cell.
That's not actually a movie.
No, that's not a.
It doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. Doesn't exist.
It's totally a movie because
not.
the Cholo guy is awesome.
I love that guy. I rolled pretty poorly, but I
watched
actually
a
have a
movie called that.
+3.
No one good. Cancel.
So I did get a 7.
Ooh, nice.
I am gonna do in a china shop
Okay.
though
Okay.
with my which I.
Ooh, what's that do?
And when you directly engage a threat, you can cause significant collateral damage to your environment to choose an additional option,
Sweet.
even on a miss.
So yes, you were going to get your initial option,
Okay.
and you were going to get some significant collateral damage. I already know what it is.
Okay.
Um,
We probably
Because-
should have rolled since I specifically said I was using a move earlier to provoke her, but
it's okay.
it's yeah.
It's all good.
Okay. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
FYI, if it looks like she's gonna hurt somebody,
Yes.
I'm gonna try and.
We'll
stop
get to
the
that.
hurting.
We'll get to that.
Cool.
We'll get to that.
I was just putting it in there.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I've readied my action.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I am with you.
Roll initiative.
I got my Joker ready.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm going to pick 2
Uh huh. So you're gonna trade blows,
because I'm going to pick because I only get 1, but my move gives me 2.
right?
So, yeah, I can resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I think I am going to try to resist her blows
Okay.
and create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay. What is the opportunity that you're going to create for them?
I think I am successful in somehow knocking her sparkliness off balance, because I don't
Okay.
know that she can literally go prone.
Right.
But maybe she disassembles a
Right.
little bit and has
Right.
to coalesce, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
The spark.
so you
Yeah.
you like blast her with your sonic boom,
yep.
and it like kind of like blasts her and like I'm looking for a word.
Separates?
It disarrays her for a moment.
Okay.
Okay, it's not going to be permanent, but
It
it is.
glitches or
Good
little
word.
light motes or something.
Okay, so that happened.
Cool.
Okay, you've created that
Scatters them.
advantage for them, and in that time, she can't attack them. That's the advantage that you're giving them. Is that in that time, she can't attack them.
Oh, so even if we fart up our own rolls, she's
If
not
you
gonna
fart
get-
up your own roll, something else is going to happen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It won't be her.
Cool.
Okay. The collateral damage is that
Yes,
all the
sir.
glass just blew out and
Okay.
is going to rain down on the audience down below momentarily.
Oh, bummer. But
No, it's not.
it's just like
Try
glass
and-
glass.
Okay.
How am I
So we're
gonna
gonna
do
come.
something about
So we're
that?
gonna. I'm gonna let you think about that for a minute. It's because Derby was doing something too.
Yeah. So I was throwing up like a little wall around us to protect, or little bubbles to protect us from the people and to keep us from having to hurt
Right.
them.
So unleash your powers, please.
Unleash my powers.
Oh, how many? Those are ours.
Yes, you have 4 team in the team pool.
Okay, good to know.
Sweet.
Still, just so we can. Thank you.
Remember.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
So it's- yeah.
Oh,
What's,
Level down.
what's that look
you
like?
get EXP.
But how much is it?
3.
But plus
What-
Plus what? Plus
What-
Oh
what-
yeah.
what's your freak?
plus- Oh, my freak might be high. Wait,
Yeah.
it's on this one.
I bet it is.
2, 5.
So that gets you a 5. Someone gonna help her?
Yeah, but that gets her to 6. That's why
Yeah.
we can't
That's
really
true.
do 2. Because otherwise I totally.
Oh, well, it's 5.
Oh wait, do you?
Like, she could,
Take one to get to 6.
and then somebody could help her. Or is this?
Well, that
is
represents somebody helping.
What about?
I don't
she
know
has,
how
do you have influence over?
Zeke could help with that.
Because you get a +1, like targeting them. That could be defending, right?
Sure.
So
I'll allow
right,
it.
for influence. So she has
I don't know.
influence over. You have influence at least over one of.
I think so.
I think you both have influence over me.
Right, but that would
Oh,
give you a
that's the card
+1
I
to,
need
do,
of
to
yours.
make a move on them
Okay.
Yeah, against that person.
against that
Against
person.
them. I
That's
don't
how that
like
would
that.
that would how
Okay.
that would
Oh, it
apply.
says targeting them. That's why I thought it could
Yeah.
be. Oh, I got you though.
So doesn't work. You know,
No.
your bubble. So your shield pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but there are 3 guys behind on your side of it.
Okay,
Okay,
that makes sense.
and so they're gonna jump on you and try to attack you.
Okay.
They're gonna try to get at you and attack you.
Okay.
And so that's going to create a problem for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you actually you take a heavy blow. That's
Okay.
my brain was seizing for a minute and was not coming up with
from
the answer I
dudes,
needed.
not her.
Right. You
Okay.
need to take a powerful blow.
Okay.
So what you want to do is roll 2 dice
Right.
and add your conditions to it, and you want to roll low.
Yeah, roll like you usually do.
A new dice. I don't want one.
Pretend it's a skill challenge.
Okay. It's a skill challenge. It's
Roll a 1 on 2 dice.
yes. Okay. That might be possible for me on a skill challenge. Ta-da.
Oh, I saw the
That's
first one come
pretty
up. and I
low.
was
That's pretty low.
4.
How many conditions do you have?
I have 1 condition.
Okay, so you have a 5.
Okay. 5.
Awesome.
Okay. On a miss, you stand strong. Mark potential as normal.
Okay.
and you weather the blow. So you don't take any. You don't have a problem with that. But there are 3 guys there who are menacing you.
Cool. Will you hand me a pencil? That's not our team pool.
What's Zeke doing?
Zeke is currently trying to analyze this sonic signal that's being sent out to everyone to see if there's some way to create a...
So I think you're trying to assess the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think so too. Well, I think I have a minus to assess the situation as well.
Yeah. Because of
all those conditions you
Yeah,
have.
that's
one
a
of
hard
the-
fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like a total of 2, I think. Yeah. Very low.
Well, you're lucky that was an assess the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, burn it out now, man.
No, because if that had been an unleash your powers, you'd be taking a powerful blow right now.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad. So he's frantically trying to...
Right, he's unsuccessful.
Picking
he
up
can't
this-
really sort out
Right.
the sonic signal.
Right.
Is Zeke not particularly musical?
No. He's-
I figured not.
yeah.
I figured not.
I think his... not that this is a bad thing, but I think he's primarily into like electronic dubstep, that like wall of noise kind of. Like he
Right.
likes that because it's not so complicated.
I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you to do something for us now. I would
Okay.
like for you to either demonstrate or describe Zeke dancing.
Nice.
Zeke's dancing.
Yeah. So I think it just looks it's a lot of this kind of thing, right? Because he doesn't know, so he's watched a lot of videos. So like, oh, that's too complicated. It's like he can do this and he can dab, and that's it. But like dubstep, like you don't dab at that. Like he doesn't know the right thing to
Got it.
do.
Okay.
Oh my God, Dad.
But he's there, like he's at the the soundboard for the thing, and he's trying to figure out a way to cancel out the noise, and he just is super
It's not working.
frustrated.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Clean.
There has to be a way.
The only thing I can think of to stop a whole mess of glass in a big pattern is to fly through it.
Okay.
Because I'm invincible.
Unleash your powers, please, sir.
Oh yeah, and it'll whoosh in your
Is he
jet stream.
defending?
Yeah. Well, then, like, whatever
Do
I
you
hit...
defend someone or something from immediate threat?
Oh.
Roll plus savior for NPC threats. Blah blah blah.
Sure.
I'm
tell you.
just- I'm just asking.
I'm hip with
Because
that.
we haven't really done that.
We haven't done that. I like it. Let's do that. Let's make that happen.
That's kind of my
Nice.
jam.
Cool. That would make sense.
Since we haven't done it a lot, I'm going to read it.
Read it, please.
Defend. When you defend someone or something from an immediate threat, roll plus savior. For NPC threats, on a hit, you keep them safe and choose one.
Nice.
On a 7 to 9, it costs you. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. One of the things I
Remember,
can choose.
That's expose yourself to danger, not to us.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
No,
All right.
no.
Right. Clearly, I would be endangered if I did that.
You know,
See?
he is in Mr. Clean form. He is a very muscular man.
Right.
Yeah, that's still not something you want to see.
On second thought,
The signature Clean V.
Yeah.
You know.
Zeke is okay with whatever happens. Carry on.
Yeah.
All right.
Teen girls are a little different about that, though. Like, me as an adult, I'm like, yeah. Like, me as a teen girl, be like, okay, I'm uncomfortable. Like, and that's kind of like most girls at that age, at least.
Well, especially like a peer age group. Person.
Yeah, especially
yeah.
like someone else
It's
on
not
my
like
team.
it's not like a hot dude on like a Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
billboard.
Right, it's
Like,
different
I
when
know
it's
that guy.
someone
I don't
you
want to see
know.
that part of that guy.
Nice.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
Plus savior?
My savior's rocking. Plus 2, so I got an 11.
Okay, so that's a hit.
Yeah.
So you defend them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to describe what that looks like in a minute.
All right.
And you're going to keep them safe. And do you want to add a team to the team pool? Do you want to take influence over someone you protect, or do you want to clear a condition?
Ooh.
Can you clear one of my conditions?
No.
Yeah.
I don't have any conditions because
Okay.
nothing bad happens
Me
to me.
neither.
Do you want to take
You're
influence over the
clean.
crowd?
Nothing.
Um,
no dirt sticks to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you would now be +1. You have influence. You would be +1 on any move you make over the crowd.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think maybe it might be like even though they're kind of brainwashed, they're totally like, holy shit, that's Mr. Clean.
Right.
Maybe you cleaned out their ears.
Ah.
I see what you did there.
It's just
Ding, ding.
these weird gobs of earwax have all fallen to the ground.
Ew.
Oh, okay, that's gross.
Yeah.
Super
And
gross.
they're forming together to animate as a
Like a
No.
earwax monster.
No, they're
earwax
not.
golem.
They're
Okay.
totally not.
So, what's
Slow
Zoe
growing
doing?
hairs in
Did
it.
Zeke?
Zeke went.
Okay.
I win.
But do you? Do
Yeah.
you really?
If everyone else lost, then yes.
Yes.
Oh, so I'm totally, like, literally, I'm just trying to spread myself out huge and
Oh, yeah.
fly through the cloud
You
glass.
just. So what is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you. What does that look like?
Like, I'm just trying to let it all hit me as I plow
Yeah.
through it and kind of try and
You
go
s-
as fast as I can to try and sweep it up.
Swoosh
in my,
it up
yeah.
and carry it off with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it.
He's a Swiffer picker-upper.
What did you?
Trademark.
No.
Trademark.
No.
Trademark
Right,
infringement.
right.
Wrong company.
Magic Clean
Explain
Eraser.
what you did again.
Well, I was trying to work with the soundboard to
Okay.
try and cancel out her sound waves, but I
Okay.
am too frustrated and freaked out.
Why
to-
problem make when no problem you want to
Okay.
make?
I'm going to say that after Zoe's next move, depending on what she does and what the
Okay.
result of it is, Siren will be able to attack all of you again.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and let somebody else go then. And can I? We should totally do the turn order, like
Sure.
the fate thing where
Well,
we tag who goes.
okay,
next.
I'm hip with that.
But we have to remember that Sparkle Lady goes.
Actually, she only goes in response to something you guys do.
Okay.
It's only the four of you.
Yeah.
And you, Mr. Clean, you were the last person who went. Who goes next?
Well, I think.
Zoe has asked not to go
I
yet.
was just
Oh.
gonna tag Derby, just to
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Derby, what's
All
up?
right. So if I look over, so you're like over the controls and you're not doing so hot with it.
Yeah, I'm mostly punching it.
Okay. Okay. I'm
No,
gonna
actually, I mean, like my fingers are all extended into
Punching it might
wires and
still
shit, and I'm
work.
like trying to redesign the soundboard.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, taking too long, and I'm gonna make like a shimmery bat
Nice.
and run over and just like slam it down, trying to avoid his hands, but like and just slam it down on the control thing.
Then it squeaks and starts to flap.
Okay.
I needed that.
Okay, so you're going to unleash your powers on the
Hopefully
soundboard.
better than last time. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Six,
that's a six,
7,
right? Yeah.
8,
The
Yeah.
Plus freak.
9, 10.
Oh, nice.
That's a strong hit.
Yay.
Bats I can do.
So,
Protecting people.
Dang.
Not so much. Baseball bat? Yeah, I got that.
Wreck some shit.
okay. So you made a bat, and you smooshed the soundboard. Yeah, you do it. The soundboard just like smush and erupts in electronic fire.
Ah!
But it's not a problem
Okay.
for either of you.
The shower of sparks.
It's just a shower of sparks.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like not like open flame.
Oh, okay. Electronic fire sounds very dramatic. Whoa!
Like you hit it, it's all. like flames start going.
Oh, I got a sample.
Like sound waves, like but burning.
Okay. Cool. Who goes next?
I'm gonna give it to Zeke because he
Okay.
needs to probably detach from it or something.
or something.
It's on fire. It burns. Poor
Um,
probes.
Well, yeah.
I do think you have this a direct threat. In that there's a surge of electricity coming through the soundboard when she smashed it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, that's true.
so I think that you have this direct threat coming at you.
Sorry.
Well, I think the thing to do, we know sound waves affect the siren. I think. Oh, actually, no. I think what he's concerned about is that electrical surge is going to hit one of them,
Okay.
and so he is going to just redirect it and try to contain it until it's.
So you're
not
going to defend.
dangerous.
So you're going to defend them.
Yeah, I'm gonna defend.
Surge protect us.
Yeah, I'm gonna surge protector.
Okay. Roll plus savior,
Nice.
please.
Please. Please roll high. I have a -2.
Do good, dice.
Don't roll yet.
Yeah.
It's like, you told me, I'm trying to go, I want to go.
There's support
Please roll
now.
high.
Aw.
6.
Halfway there.
No. I might get a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, minus.
I know. And our +1's done.
So here's what I need you to do.
Yeah.
I need you to take a powerful blow,
Yeah.
and so you're going to roll plus conditions.
Well, I have 3 of those.
I want
so-
to defend.
Okay. Hold on a second before the dice roll. What are you doing?
So it's the surge from the board.
Yeah.
I'm going to use super quick reflexes and do a weird coffee grinder move, hip hop like move to push him out of the way. So it's just totally like push you out of the way of the surge.
Okay. So you're going to defend.
What does
Yeah.
a coffee grinder move look like?
It's when you get down on the and then they do the run around on the ground.
Oh,
with
yeah.
so
Nice.
she's totally gonna.
Oh, yeah,
you're
the
probably-
peppermill.
You're probably gonna go prone.
Did you do
But-
research for this?
No, I know some of that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Awesome.
I like those. It's a guilty
Step it up.
pleasure. Those shitty dance movies. Yeah.
Oh no, I love
Nice.
that stuff too.
They're
actually,
so
yeah.
bad good.
B-Team Tim's
Oh, and by
brother
the
was
way-
in those movies.
Oh,
yeah.
seriously?
He's
That's
a
awesome.
legit dancer.
Awesome.
I totally was.
Was.
The song I was thinking of earlier was Purple Lamborghini, but I'm like, no. I think she actually listens to super loud the chase music from Mad Max.
Oh,
Like on
I
her.
can see that.
Yeah. Cause I got a lot of drums and
Oh, yeah.
guitar because you got Doof Warrior
Yeah,
with the
Doof
flaming.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's
Okay.
very badass.
So before you go,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'm not sure if this actually fits in the rules or not. I don't really care. Roll defend.
Well, I was going to say, because I don't know how you defend when something's going to happen, like as an interrupt, sort of.
Well, I don't think there is an interrupt mechanic. But so here's what here's what we're going to make up on the fly. Okay.
Oh wait a minute. Hold
Yeah.
on. Sorry.
Okay.
I was looking at the wrong stat,
Oh, okay.
and what I actually have is a 6.
Okay.
Oh, then I hope.
Then
And-
you don't even have to do anything. You help. You can give him one
Perfect.
team.
Okay.
That gives you
Okay.
a 7.
Yes.
So-
just to clarify, I rolled a 6 on the dice. I have -2 because of that, but I have +2
Oh,
savior.
right on. Okay.
But I was looking at superior by accident.
No,
so
Okay.
that's all good. I am totally good
wanna
with that.
be on the up and
so
up with that.
so pick one. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies. Or impress,
Well,
surprise, or frighten your
I
opposition.
I
He
was
was
doing
doing
the
defend.
defend action.
Oh, I'm sorry, defend.
Yeah.
So, do you want to add one to the team? One blah, 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 blah.
Add to
So-
a team.
On a 7 to 9, it costs you.
Yeah.
Do you want to expose yourself
what
to
to pick.
danger or escalate the situation?
I will definitely expose myself to danger, but I'd also like to clear a condition. So he's making a target of himself, which is something
You
he
get
would
to-
do anyway.
You
Okay.
get to do that on a 7 to 9?
Yeah. You just have to. You still get to pick one, right? And on a 7 to 9,
Right.
picking
Well-
one costs you.
Oh, okay.
Right. You're going to
Sorry.
expose yourself to danger, which is going to come up in a second.
Yeah.
And you're going to clear a condition. So, clear a condition,
Yeah. So
which is
in this
a little gamey
case,
sneaky, but I like it.
I think that is the fact that he was semi-able to try and protect people
Uh-huh.
is going to make him a little less guilty,
Okay.
Cool.
which is not the most helpful thing to clear right now, but I think that's just
I
where
could
his...
totally see the insecure too, though, because it's the foolhardy.
Oh, he's pretty insecure still.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be the last thing to clear.
So, now we're going to take a powerful blow.
yeah,
So, roll plus conditions.
expose myself to danger. Here we go. Now I only have 2 conditions.
Cool.
Now I rolled an 11.
Oh my god.
So 13.
So 13. So choose one from below. You must, okay, when you take a powerful blow, roll plus conditions. On a 10 plus, choose one. You must remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or 2 options from the list below, which has other bad stuff.
Yeah, this is the you want to roll low one.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
still
this is
awesome choices,
worst
though.
case scenario. Yeah, I'd like to pick 2 from the 7 to 9 list.
Okay.
Oh,
Totally.
okay.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
think that's cool.
Lashing out.
Okay.
He's cussing out Derby for smashing the thing that he was plugged into. Like, I was trying to make this work better, not worse. Why do you always have to fuck this up? Which is, pretty horrible.
Yeah.
And
What action are you trying to provoke Derby to?
I am,
Hitting you with the bat.
yeah, I don't have an influence over Derby, so I'm trying to.
Maybe get her to. Is that trying to
Yeah, I
like
mean,
get
it's-
her off the fight?
Yeah,
Because
it's
gonna
sort of like
piss
attack
her off?
her, not what I'm doing, but attacking her is a terrible choice with like a psychic bat. I like.
Well,
Right.
it also might create argument in the middle of where she needs to be on point, and you're kind
Right.
of
Right.
making her mad.
Yeah,
Well, are you trying to provoke her to foolhardy action or take
Yes.
advantage? Okay.
Yeah.
So what action are you trying to provoke her to?
I'm telling her attack Siren, not me. Basically, is how he's interpreting that
Okay.
situation.
We'll see what Derby
Uh,
does with that in a minute.
And the other one is to, give ground as I get blasted back, and give the opposition an opportunity.
Oh.
Okay.
She also is.
So
I'm
she's-
taking a powerful blow because
Right.
she's like driving into me anyway, right? Like,
Yeah,
Like
but you're
the
going to give
Siren did this to
give Siren an opportunity,
yeah. I think.
and I think that that opportunity is going to be that she is going to lash you with her mind control powers and try to mind control you.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's what's going to happen with that.
Okay. Well, she can
I
try.
know. I'm scared.
And I'm going to need you to mark. Do you already have insecure marked?
Well, I
Yeah.
just Oh no. Yeah, I
Just
have
having a guilty.
Yeah, I have insecure marked already.
Mark guilty back.
Okay, guilty's back.
Oh.
All right.
Give a little.
Yeah.
Take a little.
Yeah, because he doesn't feel great about lashing out like that. He doesn't even mean half the shit he just said. So, yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
Okay. So that happened.
Teenagers
Here's
under
the thing.
pressure.
Right. So you did the thing. He lashes out at you. How do you feel about that? I'm curious.
Pissed because I just saved everybody, and also because I have security issues. And I feel bad when I mess up, and I want everyone to think I'm cool, but I just messed up. I guess maybe I don't know, but I'm not gonna say any of that out loud. And obviously, I'm mad.
Okay.
I'm mad on the outside.
Yeah, and crying on the inside, but I'm angry on the outside.
Derby's not secret. She's always angry.
Yeah.
Okay. So who goes next?
I'm gonna say back to Boom Boom probably.
Okay.
Because she doesn't necessarily have what's happening out here, but
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like directly involved
Yeah.
with Siren. So
So, what is happening with the people in the booth that were supposed to try to
so-
smush us?
So about that, this shimmering purple shield just like sprang up out of the floor all around you. 3 guys are on the inside of it trying to get at Derby Girl, but the rest of them are all on the outside beating on it, and they can't seem to get through it right now.
But 3 are in the inside.
And you guys and Siren.
I'm gonna
Okay, stop.
wait.
It's
no.
5 minutes. We're 5 minutes overtime.
I'm
Do-
willing to go a
we
little
can-
bit longer.
We
Yeah.
can
To
we can
finish
finish
this.
this in 15 minutes
Okay.
probably.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Then I'm
fine.
gonna,
You
if
finish
I
this
can
fight.
I'm
get
on
out of
summer
it.
break.
I will be next time we play.
If I can get out of it, then I'm getting out of it. I'm going to do that weird thing that they always do when you step on a chair and step on the back
Right?
to
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of get myself to
Oh,
flip.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Jackie
I'm
Chan shit.
Jackie Chan and like Sid Charisse or something.
Yeah.
Fred Astaire. And I'm gonna try to pummel Siren again.
Two
Okay.
different ways to the same place.
Right?
Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
directly engage the
Interrogating.
threat, please.
Okay. I'm gonna use these ones this time. Let's see what happens. Oops. Oh, that was a 6. It would have been nice if you stayed like that. Okay.
Don't roll like me.
It didn't roll well. I have a big danger though, so I only rolled a 5, but I have a +3, so I got an 8.
Okay.
I would like a better roll, but I will accept that.
And what are you rolling?
Directly engage a threat.
So if there's anything we can do, if anyone else wants to use a team pool, I can do an extra bonus with my burn. And I think I understand what that could
Ooh.
look like. But if there's, but I can't say, oh, I'm helping and take pool
then
and
more.
my burn. Like I think I could justify spending
You
my
can-
burn,
yeah.
but somebody else would have to do the team pool.
Oh, and that would get us to a 10.
Yeah.
I'm cool with doing that.
I'm slightly too far away.
Yeah, I think
Justify that
clean's
in my
too
head.
far away,
Okay.
but you're there.
Yeah.
Cool.
So how does it look for you to be helping enough to get the +1?
Yeah. What does that look like?
Like an action?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah.
So I get super pissed at him when he's like, "Well, you're supposed to be hitting Siren." I'm like, "Well, fine, then I'll show you I can hit Siren." And, like swing at Siren with the bat.
Sweet.
cool.
I like it. Take
Okay,
one.
so
Take one for the
big-
team.
The big psychic bat's coming through,
Oh.
and boom boom's
9.
spinning.
Yeah, the whole flip.
Big like boom is getting juiced up with a telekinetic. Put some English
Nice.
on it.
And you've got a hold for that, right?
Cool.
Yeah. I have one hold left to use my boost move.
Sweet.
Which is add a +1 as if I had used a team.
Oh,
Sweet.
nice.
So,
I like it.
That's awesome.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he's like reeling and burnt from electricity, but it's like, go, boom, and does this spin move like you're gonna try and get the ball to roll back to you. When you drop something on the pool table
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, the hula hoop move, and he just adds to her backspin.
Okay.
And
Nice.
juices it up to 11.
You turned me into Mjolnir.
Yes.
I'm like totally Thor's hammer.
Nice.
That's
To-
our new
to
dance
mute-
move.
like
We're
a
gonna
super
co-op
awesome
that.
fidget spinner.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yes, the most amazing fidget spinner
Ever.
So,
Okay, so I've used my
So,
last
Fidget
boom, boom.
spinners.
what does it look like when you smash Siren to the ground
Oh,
and finish her off?
I think it's totally. I think the badassery comes from the fact that there was total juice from the team on it. So
Uh-huh.
I think Derby's like bat smash into her totally does that kind of coalesce thing where it
Right.
it gets her
Apparently,
sort of
she's
off.
vulnerable to psychic energy too.
Yeah, so it gets her off her balance. But then my like super rotational kinetic energy got that juice from
Yeah, the
from
telekinesis.
Zero.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, from Zero's telekinesis. So it's like you have never seen her move that fast or that hard. And so I think when she cuts through her, it's just like it dissipates all that light, just like goes
Right.
like super far
Cool.
and bamfs out. Yeah.
I think that it. I agree. I totally agree
Okay.
with that. It just like blasts the light away from her, and the form of a mortal young woman in her 20s falls to the ground unconscious.
Oh wow. Okay, there was a real person. in
You
there.
knocked the power off of her.
Wow.
Oh my
Awesome.
God.
Okay.
Good job, girl.
There's a people in there.
So
Good job, you, Derby.
so
I'm gonna totally throw like a "told you so" look over
As-
at Zeke.
Yeah.
with her unconscious, her powers are gone. Her powers are gone. The people are like, what the and but they seem to remember that there was this voice and they had to do what it said, and that's all weird. And so police are coming.
Derby, you might have to put a psychic sock in it, just in case.
Right.
Like
totally.
she might need to not be able to sing.
Yeah. Can I
'Cause
put
I
like
don't know.
a bubble, like a
Yeah,
fishbowl
like a
helmet thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can totally contain her.
Cool.
She's going to be unconscious long enough for them to come and
Yeah, but we didn't know.
But in any case, you can contain her and keep her under wraps
Okay.
long enough for Aegis to show up, and they're going to take her into custody, and they're going to take her off.
Okay.
That'll happen.
I just remembered something
Huh?
that I wanted to ask you earlier. Any members of my legacy happen to be fans of this sport?
You bet.
Yeah!
Really? What does that do? Tell us.
Tell us what that does.
So when I have the Legacy Matters move,
Right.
when I take influence over someone from my legacy or give them influence over me, I mark potential and I take +1 going forward.
I totally think that old man,
Oh,
Grandpa.
Grandpa,
Yeah.
was watching the game, and I think we totally have a panel of in the rest home, and Grandpa's just like,
Yeah.
The clean legacy.
I can't
That's
fuck up
awesome.
rolls, but I can figure out ways to get potential eventually.
That's awesome.
There you go.
So, one last thing, if I can.
Yeah.
And totally up to you if it doesn't qualify. Under guilty, it says make a sacrifice to absolve your guilt. If it doesn't qualify, that's fine. It's still Zeke's action to nearly collapse, but he's goes to his knees, and he just says, "Oh, I don't think he would color tests here because we're all in masks." Derby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he can't even make eye contact. He's just he's a mess, and he's just half collapsed, like when you're kneeling and you're not quite all the way over, but you're just
what's Derby going to do about that?
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna kind of smug for a second, and then that's cool, Zara. Don't worry about it. And I'm gonna kind of put my hand on his shoulder, just be like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about your mom and stuff." And that's about as eloquent as I get with stuff like that. But for me, that's kind of a big deal,
That was like an emotional outburst from Derby girl.
It was.
especially about
probably
parents,
likes
because
you.
I have a problem with parents and stuff, and so I don't talk about parents usually
Right.
in a nice way.
So, Mr. Clean,
Comfort and
Swoosh is-
support.
Was it? Yeah. Do I roll
That's
for
yeah,
comfort?
roll
Okay.
comfort and support, yeah.
Because
You're
that's
there.
about as good as it gets from Derby.
Yeah.
Well, that's totally
Yeah,
comforting,
no, I think
Oh,
so.
yeah, no, you're there.
Yeah.
7 to 6.
Okay.
I don't know if that's any good.
So, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Maybe it's misguided. Maybe you feel more comforted because you are going to clear that condition.
Oh, okay.
Is there any
Go
way to
ahead and clear
help?
guilty.
You are going to clear that condition.
Okay.
But, I don't know, does Zeke maybe think maybe...
Because can we?
you know,
We just got out of our team thing.
yeah. No, I'm still good with it.
Okay.
You can
'Cause
use team anytime.
I totally would, but I would do it by reinforcing that, well, that means a lot coming from Derby,
7.
and she's right. And she's right.
So that'll give you... So what does a 7 and 9 do?
7 to 9. On a hit, they hear you, they mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels if they open up to you. On a +10, didn't get that to orange.
So you know what?
More.
Mark,
Yeah.
clear another
So,
condition.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think clearing insecure.
I think clearing insecure makes sense
or-
to me.
Yeah, because he's still angry. He's not angry at them. He's just mad about
It's been
everything.
a fucked up day.
It's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
a pretty shitty day.
But having the support of
Zeke.
his friends clears insecure. Which
Yeah, that
is,
makes sense.
I dig it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
that's
I dig
a
it.
big deal for him.
I dig it. I dig
Okay, so I still have angry, but you can have these back.
Yeah, take those away.
it. Cool. So, Mr. Clean comes back, flies back in, lands in the, and you see the aftermath of the fight at this point.
Yeah!
Triumphant, so, what happens? What happens? The police are going to come and collect her. You've got her contained. She's not going anywhere.
I think we need to get out of here.
Yeah, Zeke's trying to get that tear off his cheek before James sees it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something in my eye. Yeah, we should go.
A lot
We should
of,
go.
lot of glass dust. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
Should we get out of here the fast way?
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can do that? Let's do it.
Now do I roll great again?
It's
I'm
so
glad.
well. It looks
I'm okay with
extra
that.
I'm on the
badass,
line.
Yeah.
You roll great.
Every
Yeah.
time I
We're gonna have
need
a problem.
burn,
Yeah, because otherwise,
Boom.
James, murder machine.
if I try to do anything but gain burn, so only gain burn. That's
So
all
you
I'm
bamf,
gonna do.
and you
Yeah.
go back. So the panel of you guys bamfing, and you
Yep.
bamf out, and you bamf back in at the
Probably in the arcade.
arcade.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So that's going to happen. But what you didn't hear was all the crowd cheering for you
Oh.
for your victory
Wow.
as you left.
Shoot,
get
there
to-
were probably cameras everywhere, huh?
Oh yeah,
We'll get to watch that on
Oh,
our.
wow.
there are going to be
Our
clips of
phones
that
later.
on. There are going to be clips of that of you guys.
Cool.
And there's going to be news reports, questions. Who are these new heroes? Who are these new heroes?
They're awesome. I mean,
They are.
I think I will say that there's going to be at least one channel commentary.
Oh yeah,
about
there's going to be one.
who's this new team
Who's
that,
this-
that Mr. Clean has taken under his wing?
Wing. Oh yeah. That's definitely going to happen.
Can we have left our before we do? I think we need to do the just because
yeah,
it's
two
just
just
us
for
four.
you, or-
Isn't it just us
Two-
four?
It's
And then it's two
Two
just,
just
for you. But it's
Yeah.
we're just us four.
Yeah.
So because Derby has her Derby
Yeah.
I forget what you call those.
So there's totally
The
the
bloomers. Yeah.
there's totally the money shot of you guys doing the two just for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got to move our little crew move that does
Yeah.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just us four.
So everybody knows the name. Just us four now,
And then we poof.
and then you bamf, and which is also very cool.
Yeah.
So and we'll find out what happens about that next time.
okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So before we wind up real quick,
Oh yeah, we got to do this shit that I was.
so so Derby,
Yeah.
did you grow closer to the team, into your image of yourself, or farther away from the team?
I'd say I definitely grew closer to the team, especially with that thing
Nice.
at the end where we kind of like bonded and stuff.
I dig it. Who made you feel more part of the team?
I'm gonna say Zero, like a little bit where he like got mad and then like apologized. Like it was kind of a big deal since I don't have a lot of like family connections. The fact you can get mad at somebody and then forgive them and still have them there.
Does Zero
was, like,
have
weird.
influence over you?
He probably does now at this point.
I mean, does he?
Oh, does he
before
right
this?
now?
No, I didn't.
I don't
before.
think
He
so.
does now.
Okay,
Okay.
wait, I give you my card,
You,
right?
Yeah.
Right, you give him influence.
Oh, I still need yours from last time too.
Right. Also, Derby has influence over you. So, very cool. Very cool. Mr. Clean, same questions.
I was
Closer to
close
the
to the team for sure.
Close to the team? I thought so.
Yeah, because of.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Absolutely.
I think I already had yours because I used the beacon. I thought this was mine own, but
Oh.
I
Yeah,
did
thought
already
you
have influence over
ours.
Tess.
You have
Okay,
Okay,
so
both
give
of
him
us.
your playbook and shift labels.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You have a pencil.
I missed the pedal.
Yeah.
I think Zeke really likes seeing your powers at work, so your freak's going up and your superior's going down
Cool.
because you're less full of yourself.
Yeah.
in his
So-
his mind.
So-
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Zoe made you feel
Applicable.
Yeah, totally.
more part of the team. Does she have influence over you?
Yes.
Give her your playbook, please.
Okay. Shift one up, one down.
For a lot of reasons. Like, she led us into that fight that went really well. Like,
Oh yeah.
better than I even vaguely hoped could happen.
Uh-huh.
And then all
Yeah, I
the
thought
other
that
stuff.
was going to be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you
Shift
You tanked up Siren's harm clock pretty quick.
Nice. I guess I would shift your
Blocking
Severe
out
up.
the minion bad guys made a huge difference too.
I was thinking, I was like, well, I mean, more than thinking of it that way, I was like, we don't want to hurt these people.
Right.
How do we
Well, yeah,
not?
yeah.
Because that was the trick to it is
Yeah.
how am we going to deal with them and not hurt them?
And
Yeah.
your danger.
I was really
Because
bummed.
if you hurt them,
Yeah.
that's going to adversely impact how this fight is
Oh,
received
yeah.
by the crowd.
know.
And I think Zeke
No, that makes
seeing
sense.
But I
her
was like,
protect
nah, it's not
innocence.
mundane.
Because like Zeke's seen you be real
I use
reckless,
safety
Yeah.
for a lot.
but
of shit.
but to
Yeah,
see
that's what it seems like.
to see Derby like go out of her way to try to protect those
Oh, yeah.
innocents from themselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah.
basically.
So Zeke, closer to the team.
I mean, not to be cheesy, but yeah, closer to the team.
I think so.
This was a very teamy night.
Yeah.
Very teamy night.
was.
And
We did good.
I thought so. It was
yeah,
fun.
I mean, it's hard to pick actually, but I think I think that moment at the end, it was Derby who made him feel welcome, because that was a really vulnerable moment, and that could have gone a couple different ways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think. Do you already have influence over me? Do you have my
I
influence
think
card?
I might.
I used the beacon card.
Okay, so maybe no. I guess I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the teal colored one.
Whatever.
down there.
Oh, this
yeah,
one.
that's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, you can shift
some
my
labels around.
Labels.
Excellent.
So Zoe, same
Yes.
question.
Grow closer to the team.
I'm gonna add.
Okay. Who made you feel more?
Let's see.
Oh, I'm just curious.
I'm gonna bump up your superior since I
Oh.
feel like you built some confidence.
Interesting.
And
Nice.
and then I'm gonna take down your freak a little bit,
Okay.
just because like, hey, like.
I think that totally super makes sense, because this is also the first time you've kind of not been super confident about your power.
Super
Yeah.
geeked
Yeah.
out. Super
Yeah.
geeked out about what's
Yep.
happening.
Yeah.
I dig
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I think it would have been everybody, hence the growing closer to the team.
Got to pick one.
But I think. Oh no, I know. But I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Mr. Clean. I gotta pick James because we're going to the dance, and
That's right.
he'd been super nice to me. And yeah.
Is this is homecoming dance, right?
I don't know. Is it the homecoming dance? I just made a joke about we
Yeah.
should
Or
try
the
to do
midwinter
homecoming.
form.
Oh,
Yeah.
you made a thing in the game.
It's,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it was really a dance. I mean, with that,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, for sure.
What time of year is it?
I don't know. Did we ever
what
say?
sport was being played.
Football.
Oh,
Football?
so it's
And it
fall.
was-
So it's fall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe the midwinter formal.
Well, no, it could be homecoming.
Homecoming.
And the
Could be
fall,
homecoming.
you know.
Actually,
Oh yeah,
yes.
I guess
Yeah.
yeah. That's true.
October.
Homecoming's usually then.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's
Yeah.
homecoming.
Really
Okay.
long times.
So,
Cool.
by the way, the title of this particular issue was Snickerdoodles,
Snickerdoodles.
and the title of the next
James.
one is Homecoming.
Oh yeah. For
Did,
the
I
start
already,
of the new,
you already have influence
yeah.
over me.
Right.
Okay,
The new
cool. So you
series.
need
Right.
to do that thing,
And-
and I'm gonna mark potential because I have no conditions. That was not a potential heavy session for me because I
I
did
got
not
a couple
fail
of
rolls.
them. Oh my god, I was
But we
rolling
also
like
get a
garbage.
potential.
You
for
get a
playing,
potential for the
'cause you're-
session.
Oh no, I had a third one.
You get a potential
Cool.
for the session,
I didn't mark that last one. That I
and does that put everybody take 2 potential, because
Oh,
that was
the
the end of
end
a
of our-
that was the
Take
end of
two
a
more?
that was the end of a cycle.
Oh, that puts me back to another
Ooh.
advance.
Yeah, you
That's-
failed.
Look,
some-
I roll
yeah.
like garbage.
Yeah, you did. You earned that potential.
Because I got 3 fails just in this session, and then 2 for the end of the thing. Is
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm gonna
just
lower
roll
your
like
freak,
me.
Okay.
and I'm gonna increase your savior,
Oh, cool.
Nice. Okay.
I like it.
because you pushed for the we gotta go take care of this. We gotta save
Cool.
people.
Yeah,
You gotta-
I dig it.
Yeah.
I
So-
like it.
That is the end of that cycle. Okay, you were victorious, and that was a great finale for that.
That was fun.
For that,
Yippee.
That was a lot of fun.
for the end of that series, and no, we're not stopping the game or anything. We're
No,
just we're
'cause-
just that's kind of like next
Yeah,
cycle.
we got
Next thing.
Yeah, yep, Zeus.
There's still
Corp
stuff going on.
and-
Yeah, we got
What
Mom.
happened
gotta be
to
dealt
Mom?
with.
Corp, and we got Sludge King
Well,
from
you
way
got-
back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You got a
Yeah.
dad you didn't know about.
Yeah, I've got a whole family
From, like,
to
yeah.
I
explore.
feel like
Yeah.
Sludge King's like down in the sewer kicking a can like, hey, guys,
Hey, come on! I was in first episode.
I'm important.
I'm a bad guy. I'm gonna do stuff. You better stop me.
They still keep putting my name in the supporting cast, but I haven't been there for 5 episodes.
Just to trick people into thinking I'm still on the show.
Right.
I'm gonna steal garbage.
So
Right.
that's it for tonight,
Awesome.
guys. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it,
Yay.
and thank you guys so much for playing.
Yeah,
you guys
no,
are totally awesome.
Yeah. Now you have a contest that you want to do.
And
right?
I have a contest I want to do. What I would like is I'll put this up on the forums tomorrow. What I would like is for listeners to help me with the next major villain. Okay, and I have a special prize for the person who comes up with the best villain, and the villain that I picked for the game. And should I tell them what it is?
Yeah. Tell
Oh,
them what
yeah.
this.
Okay. I don't know if you guys may or may not know, but we made these cards for several of us a while back,
This is Dave.
and I am getting a full set of these cards signed by the hosts,
Yeah.
and they are the prize for the person who
Yeah.
comes up with the villain that I use for the next
Yeah.
arc of the
So
game.
for those of you who are listening, you guys probably saw like our Instagram or on the forum. We have these business cards that we made, and there's 6 different there's a lot of versions of them, and they have 7. Yeah, there's 7 versions of them, and they have the hosts in like different like PC things, and you can actually fold them into little
Make a
triangles
mini.
and
Right.
make a mini that you can actually play with. And these are signed.
Yeah. So you could be Kadave on your
Yeah.
board.
Yeah,
on
and
the board
Kadave
of the
is
game
like
you're
he
playing.
has his little like
Like in a
Sith.
samurai.
Yeah.
He's a
and
Jedi?
lightsaber.
You're a Sith. Because you're Sith Lord.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Stu is being all fantasy with a big sword and a tankard
And a giant tankard.
and a giant tankard, because that's and
And Wonder Woman.
and
Yeah.
Wonder Woman
Obviously.
and
I'm sorry, untrademarked Amazon warrior.
that's right,
True.
thematically similar but
Yes.
legally distinct.
Yes, exactly.
Like
and
effervescence.
Gina is from the Wild West,
Yes,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very cool.
and
From
I'm
the
a ranger.
Moment
You
of
are.
Truth
And
game.
Stork is a
Stork is a grumpy wizard, and
What?
Bill
But what is
Right?
he on the card?
Yeah.
Right.
and Bill
Love you,
is
Stork.
an admiral.
Yes. So it's super cool. So that's going to be up on the forum for a while, happyjacks.org/forum. If you haven't been there before, go register, hang out. You can also meet other people. You can chat with the host. You can leave comments about the APs or the podcast episodes,
Right.
and just hang out. There's literally there's over 1,000 people who've joined, and you can also find games, online or in-person games, on there too. So do the thing. That'll be up for a while. We'll make sure we leave it up long enough for people who are listening to the podcast to eventually get this episode
Yeah.
and participate as well.
Yep.
Ooh,
So
cool.
coolness. Thank you guys for watching. We will have our regular podcast this Friday, and we will talk to you later.
Is there anything this weekend?
We will, but I show the little calendar now.
Cool.
Bye.
All right.
See.